Nobody saw that, did they? Nobody saw my little mistake. But when I was there before I switched to the... Nobody... Hi, everyone! Hey! Oh, we did see that. Wonderful. Right, okay. I'm just gonna... do we sound good? Do we sound alright? Do we all sound... Well, do I sound okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you... Yeah, I'm guessing people can hear me. Sound is good. Once the pre-show started and I've got that on, I'll mess with the volume a bit so that it's not too loud over me, or so that I'm not too loud. So you can just kind of hear it a bit faintly in the background. But yes, welcome to my live reactions for NXT Vengeance Day. It's going to be vengeful. We've got 6 matches on the... A bit quiet. One sec. Ooh, it's on full... 1! Ooh. I don't know what to do about that because it's on full blast on the thing. 1, 2. Yeah, like spike. Why not? Yes. Turn the first knob to the right a touch. Thank you, Adam. How about now? Oh, is that too loud? Is that too much? I can go back a bit if we want. Sounds good. Sounds good. When does the main card... That's better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, Emmett. No, I'm not falling for your games. The main card starts on the hour at 11 UK time, which I believe is 6 p.m. Eastern. And the show's in DC, I believe. So that's quite an early... I know it's a weekend, but that's quite an early start for a WWE PLE for the locals, isn't it? Quite strange. But yeah. I'm just trying to get this arm of this microphone a bit lower, so I'm... There we go. That might be a little bit better. So yeah. 6 matches on the card, which is quite a lot for an NXT show. Normally it's like 5, isn't it? I'm wondering if one of the matches is going to be a bit surprisingly short. Maybe we'll get some sort of Ethan Page, JaVona Evans kind of confrontation. Oh, we've hit the half-hour mark. I'm just going to see if the pre-show is on YouTube for NXT. One sec. I can't... WWE? What are you doing, guys? They're live. Now I can mess with the volume a bit. I might turn it up a little bit when the main show starts, but at the minute we're just getting Vic Joseph interviewing JaVona Evans. I'll run through the card, by the way. Pre-show started at 10. Me and Adam were talking about this earlier, right? These websites, I swear, just make it up sometimes, like when things start. As long as there's been no matches on the pre-show, then we should be fine. I'm doubting there's been any big developments or anything like that. Golden Knights fan Ross was... Thank you very much, by the way, for the hearts there. If that was you, indeed. Ross was, like, ambivalent about it, but it got a nice laugh. There was also a lookalike shot for me later on as well in the podcast. So it was an action-packed episode of the podcast, as always, of course. What was I going to say? First of all, how's the volume doing? We've just had... So thank you, everybody in the chat there, just filling me in, saying we've just had video packages. Thank you, Sarah. I don't know what really the card's going to be. Could Starks appear? I think he should, since they've teased him now, or they've had him debut on TV. No, you didn't offend him, Golden Knights fan. Don't worry about that. Thank you. I'm not now worried about my volume. I'm worried about me in conjunction with the volume of the old pre-show. I'm going to run through the card. Give me your reactions on how everyone's feeling about each match. I'll do a little bit of a rundown of the stories and stuff that's going on. And we'll just see how it goes. I've got a message from bloody Frazer Porter. Oh, we're just buzzing about our friend Alex Ayre, whose documentary on North Wrestling won a Royal Television Society award, a Northeast RTS award tonight. So absolutely buzzing for him. If you're in the UK, if you're in the Northeast and you've never been to North Wrestling, definitely go and check it out because it is wonderful. Do I remember Dallas, Texas 2016? That was the most mind-blowing trip of my actual life. I swear down. It was the first time any of us had been recognized like on a big scale. Thank you very much as well. I appreciate you for saying that. That was a crazy, crazy time, man. I was so young. We were all so young back then. I haven't saved Frazer's number. It was in the work chat. Don't worry. It was very nice the last leg of my walk there, Gar. Thank you very much. It was emotional, walking past all the old WCPW venues, a couple of other promotions venues as well. This event is, I believe, on Netflix, yes, once the main show starts in about 30, 25 minutes or so. Let's run down this card, everybody. Give me your reactions, give me your predicted winners of each match and everything like that, and we'll have a grand old time. Do we have anybody in the chat who's not like an NXT regular, who doesn't have a clue what's going on? They just want to watch some wrestling tonight, now that it's on Netflix, of course. I suspect we might do. It never brings up the correct Wikipedia page on my phone. There we go, I've got it, I've got the card. Okay. So yeah, 6 matches as I mentioned. I'll start with like the lowest on the card and we'll work our way through to what could be the main event or the big title matches certainly. So we've got 2 matches not for a belt. We've got JaVona Evans, the one that they're talking about now on the pre-show, JaVona Evans versus Ethan Page. The story here is that Ethan Page previously broke JaVona Evans's jaw. And then, I've got to read this out. Thank you very much, Stem Cells. It's a great start. What's up, Gooners? Yes, hello. Excited for NXT. Do you think Oba versus Trick, when it happens, will be a better monster versus babyface match than Cena versus Umaga? Which is, I agree with you there. It's a brilliant match type of that type. I don't think it'll be as good as that, but that's, it's asking a lot to live up to there. I think it'll still be very, very good. I think that Trick is an amazing babyface. I don't think he's like the smoothest worker or anything. And his matches are often, like under quarter of an hour. They keep him quite limited, but he can get the crowd behind him like no one else. A bit like The Rock in his less experienced, but still, when he was popular, but in his less experienced babyface days. Oba's amazing. So yeah, I think it'll be really, really good. I just don't know if it'll be on the level of Cena versus Umaga, but as you say, we're asking a lot there. That's an amazing match. Trick is nearly there, Paul. I agree with you there. Let me just fiddle with this again. Okay, so we've got JaVona Evans versus Ethan Page. As I said there, Ethan broke JaVona's jaw. Thank you once again, Stem Cells, by the way, for your donation there. It's very much appreciated indeed. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you, nonetheless. Okay. Evans, what am I talking about? Evans got his jaw broke by Ethan Page. And then, on this week's NXT, we got a video package from a doctor who said, yeah, I've cleared JaVona for this match at the weekend, but if he breaks his jaw again, he might never wrestle again. But the choice is his. Now, to that, I think we all said on the podcast, this guy's the worst doctor in the world. Why would you clear him and then say, but there is a risk he could never wrestle again? It's really stupid. Real stupid. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Like Spike. It is important stuff, you're right. It wasn't Dr. Fox. And then, it wasn't Christopher. And then, JaVona, it cuts to JaVona with Ava, the GM, in her office. And Ava goes, well, JaVona, the choice is yours, but if you do take part in this match, I need you to sign this waiver absolving WWE of all responsibility if you get seriously hurt. And then she gives him the contract and a pen, and he goes, yep, signs it. And she goes, ugh, you idiot, basically. And I'm like, Ava, you have the power to make this match not go ahead. And you've gone, if you sign this, you can have the match. And then immediately he signs it, and Ava's devastated. It's so stupid. But I wonder if that match will be the one that's like short, or I'm predicting JaVona to win. Who do people think will win that one? I'll predict JaVona, but at the same time, it could be more of an angle than a match. If any match on the card was going to be more angle than match, it's probably that one. Thank you very much there, Kevin. All right, big boy. How do you feel about Ricky Starks in NXT? I think he could be a big star, but the division feels a bit empty right now. Needs people to bounce off. I think I just agree with what you've said there, basically. I don't have much more to add. Very excited to see him. And I do think he'll go some way to solving the star crisis specifically in the men's division of NXT. However, you're right. Who's he going to have to bounce off? They've got enough people that he can feasibly beat. I think the problem's going to be giving him like a feud that really means something and that he's in danger of losing before he progresses surely to the title scene. I think it was Ross on the podcast who said that he thinks Ricky Starks is the man to eventually beat Femi for the NXT title, and I think I would agree with him there as well. Thank you very much as well, Kevin, for your donation. Much appreciated there. Now, no, let's not annoy Jack by saying yeet. That's really stupid. Please, guys. Oh, it's a yeet spike, isn't it, everybody? It's the guys. Oh, I'm fuming. I'm furious. Next up on the undercard, Trick Williams versus Eddie Thorpe in a strap match. I would say that is one of the most predictable outcomes of the night. Not the most, but one of. Trick's surely going to win that. Eddie Thorpe, as great as he is, he's not on the same level of star power as Trick Williams. I'm assuming they want Trick to get boosted back up into the main event scene, possibly in time for Stand and Deliver, and then surely he'll go onto the main roster after that. That'll be what I'd predict anyway. This has got to be just a win for Trick Willie. It's got to be. Mark Arthur, are you doing Grand Central? What's that? Thank you very much for the donation there. Grand Central. One sec. Can I Google that? Although surely it's going to bring up loads of stuff. Well, can anybody... You don't need to donate again, but can you just say in the chat what? Grand Slam. It was a typo. It was one of those autocorrects, wasn't it? No, I'm not doing that, unfortunately. Just NXT tonight. I've seen the spoilers for Grand Slam, annoyingly. I was trying to avoid them, but I saw one and I thought, I'm just going to spoil the whole thing for myself. Blah. But I'm still going to watch it, of course. Can't wait to see some of the matches, because for all the rightful criticism that AEW got leading up to that, I think that it sounded like it was a pretty good show, though, on the whole. It sounded like it was pretty good. Yes, get your picks in. Thank you, Mr. Kerr. Your picks are Oba, Jade, Ethan, Trick, Fraxiom, and Stephanie. Jade is a big shout there. That would be an interesting result, definitely. Ethan, I think I'm going for JaVona, but I can totally see why they'd have Ethan win the first one. Trick, Fraxiom, and Stephanie. I also disagree, but this is my left field pick for tonight, and I'll talk about that match next. But I'm going to pick Fallon over Stephanie, even though Stephanie Vaquer should win. I think they'll hold off on that and have her screwed somehow. But you could well be right. I'm the one picking the weird choice there by backing Fallon to retain. Yeah, Jade's a crazy shout, but not a one that I disagree with necessarily. It would lead to all sorts of storyline ructions. Thank you very much, Garmin Rowe. Don't forget the Masked Men, aka Retribution 2.0. They could always... God, if they appear in any of the matches, it could believably lead to the underdog winning, couldn't it? Because they've been teasing some sort of debut at the end of recent NXT weeks and everything. Right. 4 more matches left to talk about, sorry. I'll talk about that women's North American title match next. Vile, I agree 100%. Justice for Andre Chase. And justice for the others as well. Duke Hudson got released. I can't believe that. Thea Hale and Riley Osborne. It's been a massive oversight, in my opinion, on NXT's behalf. I am going to be watching on Netflix tonight, yes. I think, Oliver Webb, hello. I think that Mr. Starks should turn up tonight, but I don't know if he will. And as it has been mentioned in the chat there, we've got the mysterious Masked Men as well, who could possibly make some sort of run-in. Could be a very exciting night. Duke's video was very good. Very good goal. My bet with Frazer stem, which was Frazer thinks that Ludwig Kaiser is a future world champion. And while I'd love that to happen, I disagreed with Frazer. And I was maybe a little bit harsh. Okay. Fallon Henley defending the women's North American title against Stephanie Vaquer. As I've just mentioned there, my kind of left field pick is that Stephanie loses. Not clean, obviously, but I do believe she'll be the one to face whoever the NXT Women's Champion is at Stand and Deliver, possibly Giulia. And I don't think she'll do so as the North American champion. Ooh. Wrestling's exciting, innit, guys? Oh, I've got my... Ooh. Almost forgot about my Coca-Cola. He's out of Mackey's tonight. Bloody hell. Come on. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I'm just going to turn this down a touch on the pre-show while it's on the pre-show because I am shouting a little bit. Guys, I've just clicked. I'm going to have to reset this. Not our stream, don't worry. Right, I've turned that down just for now while the pre-show's on, but I'll whack that old volume up a little bit again once the main show starts. I had just the saver menu. I wasn't that hungry, but I wanted just a little chicken mayo, you know, just to get me through. I've also got this Coca-Cola, Diet Coca-Cola. Oh, that horrible sound when you put it in. Oh, that horrible sound. Delicious. Right. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about that. What else we got? We've got the tag team title match for Axiom, officially the greatest tag team of 2024, defending against the hard-hitting team of Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inamura on excursion from Noah over to NXT. I'm going for the... I'd be shocked if these were the two to beat for Axiom. Not that shocked, because they have been built up quite a bit, but I'd be a bit disappointed, I think it's fair to say. Let me press the other button down now. Oh, lovely. Right. Who would I have beat for Axiom? That's the thing. I don't even know. And the fact that I don't know makes me think that maybe they will lose tonight. I wouldn't bet on it, but I wouldn't be too shocked. I'd be disappointed, though, because I love Fraxiom. I think they're great. Whereas Briggs and Inamura, relatively new. Don't know what's really going on with them yet. I know Zero over Diet. I panicked when I placed the order. We've also got the two main singles title matches. I'm going to start with the men's one because I believe the women's one should main event. I don't know if it will, but the men's one just feels a little bit throwaway. The most predictable outcome on the show, I think, by a country mile. Femi defending against, not in a handicap match, but he's defending against a tag team in A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Now, it is triple threat, and we know how this sort of thing is going to play out. They're going to get along at first, beat Oba down, then they'll start to turn on each other, won't they? And then surely Oba will retain. I'd be monumentally surprised if Oba didn't win that match. God damn it. Don't you say that, amateur gaming. I wouldn't mind Grayson being the NXT champion, but not at the expense of Oba Femi. Surely. And finally, the women's title match. Fatal 4-way. We've got Giulia, the champion, defending against... Thank you, Matty. Thank you very much, mate. Giulia needs to put her through a table. Yeah, man. As Booker would say. Can't wait for Booker tonight, by the way. He's going to be hyped up. Oba, surely a future world champion. Surely. Giulia defending against Roxanne Perez, the woman she took the title off. Cora Jade, a late addition to the match, and one who's at sort of at odds now with her ally in Roxanne, so they're probably going to come to blows at some point. And my goodness, and Bayley, of course, Bayley, coming down from the main roster to take part in this match. I'm picking Giulia to retain, but you never know. You never know. But I think Giulia. I'm very aware that my predictions there, I've picked all the champions to retain, which is a risky game. Now that we've talked about it and some of you have given your thoughts and everything, maybe the tag lads will lose. Or Fallon, of course. My other reason for picking Fallon to retain is that they set up future rivals for her on TV this week, and they were all interacting with Fallon, not with Stephanie. So you had like Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan, and Carmen Petrovic all in the mix, and feels like they'd more likely go against Fallon than Stephanie. I don't want to crap on the women's North American title, as new as a belt as it is, but Stephanie already feels above that level, to me anyway. Yeah, I am going to be confident because you know what? I have taken part in the predictions contest. I always take part in on pro wrestling scorecards, free to play and everything, free signer. And I won the Super Bowl, guys. They did one for the Super Bowl, and I won the Super Bowl one. Can you believe it? An Englishman winning the Super Bowl? Unheard of. Stem Cells, thank you very much again. Good to see you guys work hard on shortening the podcast from 4 hours to 3 hours 50. Sarcasm aside, I love long podcasts, so yay. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying. It's been really hard. Thank you again for the donation there. Oh, God. How can we line up this live stream on Netflix? I'll try and up the volume a bit so you can kind of hear it in the background once I turn it on. Actually, yeah, I don't know if you can even delay on Netflix. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Good luck, everyone. Sets it up for WrestleMania with Giulia. Jack the Jobber will never go to the Italian Yeah, we'll have to see what happens though. What's everyone's right? It's a question I love to ask on these streams because it's easy to ask. Which match does everyone think is going to be the best match tonight? I've not really thought this through myself. For me, it's between the tag team title match, because for Axiom seem to get good matches out of everybody. But I think, and it's not a risky pick, but I think I'm going to go for the women's four-way, the women's title match. Yeah, that's what everyone seems to have said the same too. Vile, I've just gone through the matches, Vile. Come on now, friend. JaVona and Paige, good shout. They're both really good workers, aren't they, brother? Strap match could be a sleeper. It's not a four corners match, is it? It's just the one where they just hit each other with the strap. So that's good. Holly, don't bring that up, friend. Also, I feel like Wagamama's is a bit more of a casual environment than your standard Italian restaurant. Like, a Nando's or Wagamama's, you can feasibly do that and not really draw too much attention to oneself. You know? Big Jilm. Thank you very much. I hope I pronounced that right. Or Big Jilm. Big Jilm. Thank you very much for the super chat there. Love your content. Not sure what the problem is with the podcast. I like long content. Your voice is in my head when I'm doing the mundane tasks on the weekend. Thank you very much. Part of the problem, and it's nobody's fault or anything. It's just part of the problem is that we take so long preparing and then doing the podcast that it does take away from the rest of our weeks. Not just me, Matthew and Ross, but also Joel or whoever's producing it that week. But we always have fun doing it, and it's very nice to hear that people do enjoy the long podcasts and stuff. It's just it's very hard to do week in, week out. Thank you very much for your donation, and a good question as well. Thank you. Natrius, thank you very much as well. Wrestlers famously can be awful people. Has any ever done something that makes you feel so icky that you can't ever enjoy or watch them again? Yeah, loads. The big ones we've heard about. Everything Vince McMahon related now is so tainted now. Obviously the Benoit stuff and everything. Unless you mean a wrestler that I know in person. Speaking out was a bad time. That obviously ruined a lot too. Yeah. Wrestling is, like everything, wrestling's got a dark side to it. And it's very sad. Another great question though. I don't really know how to answer that because I know it brings up the whole argument of like separating the art from the artist. And whenever I've been doing research for maybe like historic content, I've had to go back and watch a Benoit match or something. And the problem with Benoit is he was a really, really good wrestler and like the most infamous case of a wrestler doing something terrible. So it's a whole wider debate, isn't it? It's really difficult. I shouldn't have said that on the podcast. Thank you for bringing that up there. 3X Gaming. And thank you for the question then, Natris, as well. Another good question. They should do a documentary series on the dark side of wrestling. What could they call it? Someone on the current roster who makes you want to just not watch. Logan's a big one. You're right there. You are right there. No, yeah, I know. It's just such a nuanced issue, isn't it? There's a good question. There's something. It opens up this whole debate, not just in wrestling, but just like any art form as well. They could call it Dark Side of the Squared Circle. 2 people have suggested that. Back to back there. Very good. Very good indeed. Sun and top 3 come Monday. We've got leads, haven't we? No, I don't think so. I don't feel confident predicting that. I would love it, though. I would love it. Yeah, a lot of people say stuff about the long podcasts and that we, you know, that it helps people. A lot of people say they do, like, driving jobs or, like, post rounds or stuff that takes a long time, but you don't really need to be... You can just have your headphones on or whatever. And I guess it is good for that. Dirty Leeds, absolutely. I think they're the most hated team in England. I think so many clubs hate them. Fulham are doing well this season. Absolutely. The straw's gone a bit... You know when the straw goes a bit... God damn it. I've not read the Observer Awards yet. But I saw someone on Reddit repost the most overrated wrestler one. Full of some mad choices. Like, I think Nia won it. But, you know, for the first half of last year, I thought she was on, like, the best run of her career. MJF was on there. Punk was on the top 10 as well. It was very... Yeah, I didn't agree with a lot of them. Yeah, right. Lesnar as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jericho got worse gimmick, did he? Oh, God. Oh, bless him. Oh, this straw man. Oh, yeah, man. Kendrick Alltop, hello. So sorry that your song on the podcast, we need to keep the energy up by the time we get to your name. You can suggest one now if you want, a song of your own. Because obviously I think I made up the all-star version, the Hey Now, Kendrick Alltop, which is obviously brilliant. Yeah, Puppet Boy knows. God, the messages are flying. The main show starts on the hour. It starts in about 5 minutes. God, I should get ready and everything on Netflix and that. Right, we'll turn off the pre-show because nothing's gonna happen on it now. I'll get the main thing sorted. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong touchpad. There we go. Blah 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 blah. No, I've clicked on the wrong bloody... Shush for now. Right, okay. Thank you again, Stem Cells. For me, it's not a wrestler, but a match. Punk versus Drew got ruined when my nurse friend told me how bad the toolbox shot can be when Drew gets old. Man. Yeah, that is quite serious to think about. It was brutal, wasn't it? It was like... I know we all now frown upon chair shots to the head and everything. And that can't be too different. Really nasty stuff. Yeah, I love NXT, yeah. Yeah, I love, and I do, Ryan, I do agree. It was Ross who initially said it on the podcast this week out of the 3 of us, but I agreed with his take, which is that Ricky will be the man to beat Oba for the belt eventually. I agree with that. Don't stop, never give up, hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. He's Kendrick, all top to you. Good one, Emmett. Yeah, good, Emmett. That was a good one. No, I liked it, mate. It was... Yep. Bring it all back to you, obviously, is the lyric. Netflix. Oh, Netflix do holding screens. Can you tell first live Netflix show? Yeah, I'll click on... Hang on, I'll click on Watch Live, see what happens. Watch Live. What? What's going on? It's just playing the previous... It's just playing the previous NXT from this week. Oh, enough of that. Where's the bloody... When does it start? Oh, come on now. Oh, come on. Have we got to wait until, like, on the hour exactly? Mart, I would love a Punjabi prison match tonight. That would make my day. Austin Theory, new NXT champion incoming. Okay, we'll see. I think out of the 3 of them, Grayson's the least likely. I think Grayson will be taking the pinfall. One Love by Blue. What, for Kendrick Alltop? One Love. One Mother's Pride. Alltop. Okay. Okay. What's my match of the month so far? I don't actually know. Owens versus Cody? Maybe? I normally watch a lot of them in bulk towards the end of the month that I've missed to remind myself. 90 seconds, here we go. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. Let's have a like spike before the show begins, everyone. Come on, this streaming lark is easy. Oh, goodness me. Just let me click on the... Just start the bloody thing and It says it's live now. It claims to be live now. It's live! Yeah! Yeah, man. Can't wait. Here we go. My countdown is on 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. I'll do another one when we're on the top, when we're on the last 10, just to give everyone a chance to sync if you even can. I don't even know. Thank you, Jake, for becoming a member there. Thanks for doing these live streams. Always a good time. I enjoy doing them. Thank you very much. Appreciate all you lads for the content and the good times. Cheers. Cheers, Jake. Thank you for being a member for 22 months in a row as well. Hope you have a good night watching NXT. Thank you, Jake. Right, we're approaching the 10-second countdown shortly. 5 seconds until it gets to 10. And then I'll start doing a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, it doesn't let you pause without skipping back to live. Oh, bloody Netflix. It's already started on Peacock. Oh, I can't believe them. How dare they? It just says the live event is about to start for me now. Is that the same for everyone else, yeah? Guys, why did you give us a countdown if you were... It's not started yet. Why did they give us a countdown if they weren't ready to start? Yes! Does everyone love those sinister violins at the end of the new Then Now Forever? Oh, it's spine-tingling, isn't it? Ready for the violins, everyone. Hello, we mad rage. We're just getting ready for the violins. Ready? Oh! It might be a cello, actually. Is it a cello? Huh. Oh my god, it's Frazer Porter in the chat, everybody. You are. When I say 0-1, you say 2-1. Man like to re-sign back with a new one, rep my city. Everyone say hi to Frazer in the chat. Fraser quoting School of Rock there, thank you very much, because of the mention of a cello. It's the best film ever, to be fair. Nothing's ever eclipsed it. They're all walking into the building, of course. We love this now. We love this in modern WWE. Bayley's got a coffee. Someone's gone to see... I think, is that Abe Lincoln or George Washington? It's Roxanne Perez. She's gone to see, I think, a statue of George Washington. Don't know. Cora Jade's... No, Stephanie Vaquer is... No, is that Cora Jade? Literally couldn't tell which one that was, looking at the Washington Monument. Giulia also looking at the Washington Monument. Wait a minute. Yeah, there was the Washington Monument, but there was a statue before he was the statue of. Look at that arena, come on. Fraser loves a bit of Hamilton. If he's still in the chat, he'll love the mention of that. Lincoln, he wasn't sat down. It was a standing up statue of somebody. We don't need a video package. I know the matches. I've just ran it down for everyone. I don't know if it was Lincoln, was it? Because Because Lincoln's sat down, isn't he, like that? Like the statue of Zeus in Hercules, the Disney one. It's the Duke Hudson Memorial. It's gone flat. It's gone flat. Blah. Now then, Morland, now then. Come on now, friend. I don't know if we're unfairly criticising Cope. Yes, Punk and Christian did similar. Yes, they did, of course. But it's the way he's doing it as well. It's the way. For me. It's all opinions, obviously. I know all these matches, WWE. Let's get to the show. Any debuts tonight? We could see the mysterious hackers turn up for the first time, couldn't we? It was the Jefferson Memorial. Thank you, Nick. And thank you, everybody who said that before as well. But people were throwing out all sorts of American names, so I just waited until we had enough of one to see who it actually was. No, I'm not a hockey fan, but I like the hoodie. I saw CM Punk wearing something from the same label, so I bought this hoodie from it. That's how sad I am. Thank you, Dilu Sutherland. Dilu Sutherland. Thank you very much. In honor of Ross not being here, what's your shoot moves prediction for this pay-per-view and predictions in general? Hashtag Oberfeminists Rise. Shoot moves. It'll be in the strap match where we see the most shoot moves, I believe. Lots of shoot strap shots. Predictions in general. I'll run through my predictions again. Oh, we're starting with the Women's North American title match. The one that I believe Fallon will retain. But now we're starting with it. I'm not so certain anymore, lads. And lasses. And everybody. My predictions are, and I'm just going to have to stick with the ones that I went with earlier in this stream. I've got Fallon for this one. I've got Ober for the men's title. I've got Giulia for the women's title. I've got Axiom to retain the tag belts. I've got JaVona to beat Ethan Page. And I've got Trick Williams to beat Eddy Thorpe. I'm not now confident in those predictions now that this match is first. Big babyface title change to start the show? Maybe. Jada's watching. Oh, Jada's watching. She's at ringside. Yeah, I'm loving these 11 p.m. starts as well, to be fair. Thank you, Ryan. It's my first one in a long time, actually. Me as well. Boo! It's fail influence, everybody. Is this always their music? Yeah. 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 I still find it sad that Fallon is with these lasses. Not because I don't like JC or Jasmine. It's just that Fallon was... I loved her as a babyface. She's a good heel and everything. It's just... I liked when she was a happy-go-lucky ranch hand. You know? Come on, Fallon. Make me right in front of all these people. Yeah, I missed the Saddle Up song. I do. Prove me right in front of all you. Come on, Fallon. That's right, I'm turning on the chat. Kalani's in the crowd as well. Look more angry, Kalani. Yeah, that's it. She gave a little head shake. Carmen Petrovich is there as well. Look more angry, Carmen. Well, she's cocky. She's a heel, I guess. Where's Ashante? Her boyf. I do have my pro wrestling scorecards done, Frazer. You know it. I've gone for Fallon, though. Because I'm actually a wrestling expert. So, like... And obviously I need to prove that to the chat. I'm worried now that this is opening. I'm really worried. Right, if we get any more donations or super chats or anything, I'll read them in between matches. But of course, it's always appreciated. And I will catch up with everyone. But here we go. Oh, let me just full screen my screen. Okay, there we go. Grappling to start. Grappling. Actually, wrestling, you might say. I'll read this one, Stem Cells, while they're just doing a head scissors. Fallon and Tiffany Barnes segments are an all-timer. They were great. You know, they were great. They were really good. I'm assuming most of the chat, most of you people, are predicting Stephanie to win. But let's get predictions in the chat. Big Stephanie chance. Oh, Rusev would be very interesting. It's on Netflix for international viewers and I believe Peacock for Americans. Stephanie, Giulia to cost Stephanie. Oh, grappling. Oh, kick out Fallon. Well done. 1. Exchange of 1 counts there. And a head shove. And a head shove. What sounds like a herd of cattle? Oh, she's taking her down. 1, 2. It's going to be a roller for Stephanie now, isn't it? Yeah. Sloppy one. What's going on? I think they've got tangled. I don't think they know what's going on. They've improv'd out of it. She got a hair ref. STF applied from Steph. Oh, God, it's a crossface. If anyone listened to the podcast this week, she made the ropes as Fallon. She made the ropes. If I back Fallon, Stephanie Vaquer here, the story at the minute is that Stephanie's just better, which of course she is. Head scissors applied. She's doing the bum thing. No, she's not. Fallon's got out of there. Rope break, well done. Because Booker T was getting too excited for the stompy bottom spot. I did enjoy the Super Bowl mark. Oh, it's a slap to the face from my girl Fallon Henley. She's countered another slap into not an armbar, a straight jacket, whatever it's called. Fallon's up. Snapmare her. No, it's a backstabber kind of with the submission still applied. She's rolled backwards, ref counter. Referee be on it. This is pathetic from the ref, by the way. Why am I so into it? Anyway, sorry everybody, I lost my temper a bit. Interesting that they've gone for a technical encounter here. When that's, obviously, Vaquer can do that. I don't know if that's really Fallon's game too much. It's been a little bit sloppy Joe so far, but not too bad or anything. She's got the armbar. Tap out, Stephanie, you coward. Cora was never my favourite. I am left unsupervised, and it's always great fun. Come on, Fallon. Fallon's getting taken to school, I've got to admit. She's getting absolutely taken to school. We've got an armbar over the top rope, tarantula style. Stephanie's on the outside. You've got to get Fatal Influence involved now. Get the Fatal Influence, yes. She's kicked her. And Stephanie's down off the apron. Is she going to do a dive? No, the ref's being distracted. JC has an open lane. Big kick to the face of Stephanie Vaquer. This is just setting up for a Stephanie win, isn't it? Probably. Steph's back in. Did I do that out the view of the camera there? Oh no. Oh dear. Fallon in control, which is obviously bad for me because it means that Steph's going to make her comeback and possibly win. It wasn't Patrick. I don't think I did that. big Stan Hansen-esque lariat from my girl Fallon Henley, and a right hand. 1, 2. It's only 2, but that's okay. When Stephanie makes her comeback, I'm going to be terrified that I've got my first prediction wrong. It's Coca-Cola, Eli. Although I also have a canned supermarket coffee if I need. She's doing like a Bronco Buster sort of thing, but in the ropes, but like riding her like a little horsey. It was good. Yes, I saw that Death Riders picture. Oh, I saw one of the pictures anyway. I don't know how I think modern day NXT is better than the mad days of 2.0 for certain. Go on, Fallon. Yeah, she missed with that, but big right hand. Snapmare. No, it's reversed. Slap to the, like maybe the neck or something. Russian leg sweep. No. Sat her down. Right hand again. Lots of punches to the face. Only a 2 count. Come on, Fallon. It's now all Fallon, which makes me worry that obviously Steph is going to win. To start off this show hot. Yeah, everyone in Chile's got to be proud of... Chile has got to be proud of Stephanie Vaquer, surely. Maybe not the best match choice to open with. Liam, I hate to say it, but kind of, yeah, maybe. Blockbuster. 1, 2. Fallon's getting closer. And that can only mean that a win is guaranteed. I'm so worried, man. Yeah, we've been waiting a while for the babyface comeback, actually, haven't we? As I mentioned before the show started, when at the start of this stream, I mentioned that there are actually 6 matches on tonight's card, which is more than usual for NXT, which makes me think that one might be like really short or more of an angle. But we'll have to wait and see. Because if any match was going to be a shorter one, surely this would be one of them. But it's actually been quite fully developed so far. Oh, here comes the comeback. Stephanie's got Fallon on her shoulders. Fallon's back down, though. No comeback yet. God, this match is going quite long. Longer than I thought, definitely. I feel like, obviously there was the interference with JC, which turned the tide. But I feel like Stephanie should have really got more in, probably. She's making a comeback now, though. No, Fallon's back. Oh, no, it is Steph. It's Steph. Super kick. Fallon's in the ropes. Stephanie charges. 619. Springboard. Lovely springboard. God, Stephanie's good, isn't she? Back suplex. Is she going for the stompy bum? No. Head scissors. Yes, stompy bum. Booker. He can't keep getting away with this. He can't keep getting away with this. He can't. Booker said he's about to lose his mind because Fallon kicked out of it. I think the problem is that Stephanie's just like, go on, Fallon. I think Stephanie's just sort of like a bit of like a step or two ahead of Fallon sometimes. Obviously, she's way more experienced and everything. And it's led to a couple of awkward moments, maybe. But here comes Fallon. Takes the leg. Hits the ropes again. Stephanie ducks. She's... I'm so glad that wasn't the finish because it was a bit messy. They don't have the best chemistry, do they? Yeah, maybe a bit of a language barrier. To be fair, I never understand how wrestlers call matches to each other. And I've seen it happen. I've seen... we had a couple of Japanese guys over in WCPW, and I saw backstage them calling the matches with the English guys. I was like, how do they remember and know what they're saying? It was crazy. Fallon in the corner. Stephanie's got her legs, though. Dragon screw on the ropes. That might have destroyed her knee, Vic. You never know. The ref should really stop the match. Meteora in the corner. One, two. This match has been long. Has it been a quarter of an hour or something? Enough of that, Gabe and Finn. Gabe and Finn. Enough of that. Lovely suplex. Making myself laugh. That's sad, isn't it? This has not been nearly 20 minutes. Seriously. That's crazy if so. Going for the Faymaster, but Stephanie's avoided it. Roll up. Punch her! Punch her! JC punches her. Come on, Fallon! Go on! She's going to kick out. She's going to kick out. It's too obvious. I think my prediction's done. Thank you, Evil Cultaholic. Bonjour, Jacques. Hope you're well. No Jack this end. Just let Andrew Hodkinson up. Let Evil Cultaholic. We are united. We are one. Join us. Thank you, Evil Cultaholic. We are one. We are one. We are one. Oh. Oh. Thank you very much for the donation as well. It's a headbutt from Steph, and I think she's about to beat her. No. Fallon reverses backdrop. Lovely. Show's been nearly 20. Okay. I see. Yes, we Mad Rage. Thank you. A big like spike. Fallon up to the middle rope. She's been punched down. She has been punched to the outside. But remember who lives on the outside, everybody? Of course, the heels live on the outside. That's how the wrestling works. Head into the ring post. She's taken out the rest of Fatal Influence. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's taken them all out. Fallon's missed a kick. She's gone back to the leg. And this is going to be the finish, probably. They're on the apron. Please, Fallon. Please. Oh, no. She had some sort of, like, angel's wings on the apron. Stephanie up top. Crossbody onto all three members. If she can get Fallon back in the ring, this is surely the finish. Fallon, please survive. Fallon, survive. Fallon, watch out. Fallon, roll her up. Something. Fallon. Stephanie's smiling. She knows she's got this one. Fallon, no. Wait, what? She should have pinned her there. She's going up top. Fallon, please. No, Fallon's laid out. Right. Thank you, AJD. Sending love from Oregon. Thank you for the comms. Thank you very much for joining us. As I've just been proven to be an idiot with my predictions. Right, so Steph won. It's bad for me. I'm fuming, lads. I'm fuming. It was a lovely spiral tap. Really good. She's very good, Stephanie Vaquer, to be fair. It wasn't like my favourite match I've ever seen of hers, though. I just don't know if they had great chemistry, unfortunately. No, you'll never sing that. Bang. It is match of the night so far, Emmett. That is true. Oh, I'm fuming. But I have to say, probably like the correct shout. Yes, well done, Stephanie. Well done, Slytherin. Well done. Who will be the first to step up into the mess in the men now? Right. We've got a little break now until the next match. How's everyone doing? 5 more matches to go. She may well be the first ever South American-born champion. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. Giant Gonzalez. He was never a champion, was he? Come get some. No, yeah, maybe shouldn't have opened. Although, now that Stephanie's won, I see why they had it open the show. Big babyface title change, all that sort of stuff. I feel like that might be the only title change we see, though, tonight. Seems like it. I should know this as a wrestling journalism, you are right. Evolve? Is everyone excited for Evolve? Yeah. Yeah. Grayson got this in the bag, says Frazer Porter. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, rocking with the Frazer P. Sorry, Frazer, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing, mate. If Giulia wins, Logan says, we hear Mandy Rose returns as... Oh. Brian! Thank you for the donation. Brian Gonzalez says he would let Stephanie ruin his life. Thank you for the donation, Brian. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself. I surely will have to check out LFG, the WWE, the new sort of Tough Enough type thing. But it just looks like a lot of... the clips that they've shown so far seems like a lot of like, you rookies don't respect this business enough. And the rookies going, no, I do respect this business, Mark Calloway. Just various legends and current superstars going, you don't understand the grind and the dedication this takes in this business. Yeah, I meant Mark Calloway. I didn't mean... That's a great shout, Amateur Gaming. That is a great match. For a recent match that I wish more people had seen, I'm going to go for the... And it was divisive. I saw a lot of people like it, but I also saw a lot of people thought it was too silly and too long and too over the top. But I actually really enjoyed it. It was the War Dogs versus the United Empire match in New Japan early last year. It was like a War Games type thing, like staggered entry cage match type thing. It went nearly an hour. It was ludicrous. So silly. Thank you very much, everybody. I will read these now. Let me scroll down. Will Campbell, thank you very much. Bit messy in the beginning, but really got going by about the middle of the match. Happy that Stephanie won. I was at Forbidden Door when she wrestled Mercedes Moné for what a match that was. And I've really liked her ever since. Yeah, absolutely. Same. I wasn't there for it, but that was the match that made me, and I think a lot of people, including yourself, go, whoa, she's actually really good. She's unbelievable, isn't she? Very, very good stuff. Thank you very much, Will. Cheers, man. And thank you for your review of the match. And Lou67 or 67, thank you very much there. This is not Lou being... This is Lou referencing the podcast where we talked about this week's NXT, where Nikita Lyons was bullying some of the baby faces by going, imagine you at the beach, I would look better in a bikini. Even though one of the... she said to Sol Rucker, who's literally a surfer, she went, you wouldn't fit in at the beach. Anyway, Lou says, who looks better in a bikini, Nikita or Carmen? But Lou there is referencing this week's NXT, okay? Just so everyone knows. I do have to justify it. I do. I feel like I should, and I have, and I shall. I am being careful. Oh, I saw this before on Twitter. Sol Rucker and Zarya did a training regime at the... They did a training session at the beach. I don't have to answer it. I just interacted with the question. You know? I answered it in a way. This training session was fun, wasn't it? Even though, as you can see from everything they're doing here, yeah, like they're skateboarding, they're playing volleyball, all activities that Sol does, and Zarya's not as good at them. But on the episode of NXT this week, Zarya said, fine, I'll do training with you at the beach, but we're doing it my way. Now, this is not... It's just little things like that get me annoyed at NXT sometimes. They haven't trained her way at all. They've trained Sol's way. You know? Adam Pacitti would be the best beach volleyballer from Cultaholic because of his height. Oh, Zarya tweeted her way next time, did she? Okay. Trick's getting a little beard trim. Come on, Trick. He's ready. God, he's in good shape. My goodness me. A smoking skull? No way. It can't be. It is. It's Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inamura. Smoking skull is not something associated with any other wrestler apart from Steve Austin. I think the best surfer would be Andrew in Cultaholic. I just feel like he would. Smoking skull there, you know. I want Fraxiom to win this, guys. I want them to win it so badly. I've got to say, that skull looks a little bit silly to me. That might just be me. Come on, lads. England. Yeah, you can't turn up with that smoking skull and expect to win. It'll be embarrassing if so. Yeah, it's the boys. They're so fast. Come on. It's like when Deontay Wilder came out and said his gear was too heavy, and that's why he lost to Fury. How is Inamura doing? Well, Reese, he hasn't featured that much, but when he has, the story is that he and Josh Briggs are friends, despite their differences. And we're meant to, I guess, assume that just means one is Japanese and one's American. And they've been given a title shot kind of early. So I assume they're going to lose. And we haven't had too much of a chance to see what Inamura can do. But he was in a good tag team match for the #1 contendership recently. It's like a 3-way tag, though. So again, the spotlight wasn't on him too much. Vic, they're obliged to tell Booker that he's one half of the greatest tag team ever, Harlem Heat. This could be match of the night. It could. Right. Here we go. Second match. You can't take Axiom down Inamura, you silly boy. He's too quick for you. Nathan in. Lightning fast double team offense. They're like the machine guns. Thank you, Eli. I hope we eventually get Fraxiom versus the Lucha Bros. Oh my, you cheeky man. Thank you very much for the super chat, for the donation as well. That would be a great match. Think of the speed of it. Inamura in control. Super kick blocked. But he's caught him on the whirly round, as they say. Again, a little miscommunication there, but, you know, not too egregious. NXT. Thank you. I really enjoy doing Weirdest Episodes. It's probably my favourite series to do. Apart from these wonderful live streams, of course. I don't know too much about Inamura either. Just a guy from Noah, came over to North Wrestling in Newcastle, did a bit of an excursion. Now he's in NXT, but I honestly don't know too much about him either. I'm sure people in the chat might know more than me. Oh, Briggs has kicked Axiom. And he's taken Frazer down on the apron. Brian Gonzalez says Fraxiom has matching gear. They win by default. Thank you for the donation. And of course, that is correct. Inamura and Briggs should have really thought this through. They're both wearing black, but Briggs has red trim. Inamura's got blue. And that's a shame. Chokeslam on the knee, though. And it's an early cover from Inamura. Imagine if that had been 3. I would have lost my... I would have pooped myself, guys. What? I can't see Fraxiom really losing here. But then who takes the pinfall? Inamura? It feels like they want to keep Briggs and Inamura quite strong, though. I don't know. Is he? He's on his 3rd excursion. Well, he did the UK. Yeah, he's done the States. Yeah. It's foreshadowing that they'll split up and go to Raw and SmackDown because of the red and blue. Yeah. DQ, maybe. Interesting. Maybe. Or count out there. Maybe. We should all be one. We should form a massive booking committee, shouldn't we, guys? And that would be Democracy Manifest. Yeah, it will end well, yeah. Inamura's in again. He's stomping, and he's put his fists on the mat. He's sumoing him, and then a wrestling chop. So he did a bit of sumo wrestling, then a bit of American wrestling. But yeah, he was doing the sumo thing that some of them do. I've learned that it's not all sumo wrestlers who do that style, but some of them do. Including, of course, E. Honda from the Street Fighter games. Yeah, E. Honda, exactly. It could be an accidental miscommunication. That is a good point, holy moly. These big chops from this big boy. And Axiom's in trouble. Some sort of face in peril, perhaps. Crowd are quite good tonight, actually, aren't they? Axiom with an ineffective chop to Inamura. Poor Axiom, guys. Poor Axiom. God, that's the first time I can remember hearing Corey tonight. He's there. Maybe he's just late. Oh, the FM situation's mad, isn't it, amateur gaming? It's crazy. But I'm enjoying our FM24 stream every Wednesday with Owen, so, you know. I'm not personally mad, but I would have been, you know, I'm angry for the people who pre-ordered it and everything. Oh! Axiom with the golden, I think is, yeah, the golden ratio. Vic's calling it on commentary. Out of nowhere. 2 weeks to make the cover, but whoa. Great sell from Inamura as well. Oh, yeah. As Ross would say. He's tagged him in. Here comes Frazer. Watch out, mate. Double axe handle. Love it. And then, oh, he's fallen. Yes. They've repeated the spot, kind of. DDT. Brian Gonzalez, thank you once again. Can we get a good evening? And also on a serious note, thanks for taking one for the team and streaming NXT. Thank you very much for the super chat again, but I enjoy doing it. It's not taking one for the team, you guys. No, it's not. I love NXT. Frog Splash from Axiom there. Thank you once again, Brian. Oh, flipping leg drop. And either Briggs is selling it or he's actually hit him in the mouth with that. I want to see Briggs' face there. I think he's just selling. Axiom up top. Briggs has thrown Frazer into him. Nearly a miscommunication. It wouldn't be a Fraxiom title defense without a teased miscommunication. Axiom dives into a kind of a backbreaker from Briggs there. Big powerbomb on Frazer. Briggs is running wild. Inamura's in. All these lads are running wild. These for Axiom tag matches rarely disappoint, do they? Oh, backdrop into a sit-out powerbomb. That was crazy. But Frazer breaks it up. This is going to get a "This is awesome" chant. The Japanese guy is Yoshiki Inamura from Noah. Classic won their own Jeffries. Classic. This is awesome, Chan. I am a professional wrestling expert, despite my being 0 for 1 on predictions so far. I've seen wrestlers before. I'll name no names, but I've seen wrestlers like call matches and pause for the. There'll be a "This is awesome" chant here, and they pause for that and stuff. Spanish Fly incoming. Very nice. Inamura's on Dream Street. Cover him then. Cover him then. He's too far for Frazer to land a Phoenix Splash from there. Yeah, Briggs has caught him anyway. Now Briggs is up top. Oh my god, what's this? Oh my god. Get out of the way, Axiom. Wow. Didn't make too much sense, that spot, but fair enough. Ross C240, thank you very much for the super chat there. Great to see you on stream, Jack. Great to see you watching. Thank you very much. If Nathan had actually made it to the EPL, which team would you put him in? Bournemouth is a great shout. Maybe Brighton. Maybe Brighton as well. Bournemouth is a great shout. I'm just thinking of South Coast teams, to be honest. Southampton as well. It would definitely be, yeah, Bournemouth, I think you've got it right there. Bournemouth is a really good shout. Maybe goes on a loan to a championship team early on, like Derby or something. Oh! Fall away slam, big. Palace. Oh, Poison Rana on Briggs. Oh, and he's... Oh! They're all just doing big moves on each other. Tour of the Islands. No, it's not. Frazer stopped it. Inamura's fading, but I think he's going to burst back into life. Maybe. No, he's fading. He's fading. He's fading. Coffee Goblin, I know. It was funny. In my opinion. Inamura's back up. He's spinning around with both of them. I think Axiom just tapped out there, realistically. Oh. He's got him up in the Deathfire driver position. Attitude adjustment there. It's unlikely for you to be able to see me. Didn't matter if Axiom tapped out anyway. Of course, he was the illegal man. Inamura's getting a nice little moment here to shine. They've all had nice little moments so far as well. Whoever agents these Fraxiom tag matches, or whoever the wrestler is who takes the biggest lead in putting them together, they're really good. Like Spike Amateur Gaming, thank you very much. What's Inamura doing? Axiom's trying to... Oh, he missed though, everybody. That would have been the biggest splash ever. He did a lot of them to fire up for it. Frazer with a dive. Briggs has caught him though. Axiom with a big moonsault though to take him out. Get back in the ring, amigo, says Frazer. Tag to Axiom. Frazer's still involved too. He's got Inamura there. Double team high-low from the top rope as well from Axiom. 1, 2. That was a wee banger. That was a little banger of a match, that. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Nathan Frazer's wearing a mask because he broke his nose not that long ago still, I think. Was it the last PLE, I believe? Oh no, was it Deadline? Yeah, I think it was a Deadline. What do we think of that match, gang? Yeah, it was in the Iron Survivor, and then he had to wrestle again later on, didn't he? Jeez. Brian Gonzalez, thank you once again. It was Josh who was in the Call the Police NXT edition, along with Dijak and Obafemi. Great match. Oh, we're going to get respect. We're going to get a handshake. Oh, they've got such respect for this business. Unless... It's the hackers! It's the hackers, everybody! Yes! Hack them! Hack them! The servers are being hacked! That one's Dion. Oh! Oh my! Right, who we got? Wait, I don't recognise all of them. Wait, no, Who are you, chants from the crowd? No, I want to see their faces. Montana Billy, great question. Oh, that's the end of the segment. Now I can answer it. Thank you for the donation as well, Montana Billy. Top 3 moments of the big walk that I did. Right. It was a hard one. It's the hardest one I've done. It wasn't the longest one I've done, but it was the most like intense with no rest days. Top moments. 3. Top moment number 3 would have been... Oh, man. I'm really trying to think. I really enjoyed my little walk through the Headingley area of Leeds, which was a very cool area. Lots of cool cafes and bars and stuff. Moment number 2 would have been the last leg that I did just the other day in Newcastle, of course. Walking past a lot of wrestling venues and stuff. I mapped it out. Taken a lot of venues into account. Posted it on Twitter. I think you were involved in the liking some of the tweets there, Billy, as well. And an honourable mention, of course, to all the people who... Thank you so much to everyone, including yourself, Billy, as well, for donating to the Just Giving page to set up for Cats Protection. And my favourite moment of the walk... This is such a lazy one, but like on the last night, I just stayed up in my hotel room and watched the Super Bowl. And it was a nice little reward at the end of the trip. I enjoyed that a lot. It was good. Got a takeaway in. Watched the Super Bowl. Magical. Thank you, Billy, as well. And thank you to everybody who donated. If anybody does want to still donate, it is one of my most recent tweets. The link to the Just Giving page is up there. And yeah. But no, I enjoyed it. Oh, promo. It's the family. Tony did get played Starks. So yeah, on we saw Sean Spears' group get one over on Tony at the last NXT episode. Izzy Dame betrayed the family. Swearing? Starks. Starks says they're going to pay. Starks taking care of this himself. This could be foolish, Starks. What, are you talking to no one? That's such a stupid reveal. That's such a stupid reveal. Who friggin' writes these, man? No, I get that he's talking to us. I get it, but why was he looking from side to side? That was so... I hate NXT sometimes. Did nobody... Looks like not the strap match. Yeah, it looks like Ethan versus JaVona's next. Where the family, right? Where all the family now? Yeah, you're right, guys. You're right. Maybe they got up and walked away. Oh no, it is the strap match next. Actually, the little bait and switch there. Gotta be Trick all day. Maybe the shortest match of the night. Don't know. Video package, of course. What time are we on? I'm going to wait until midnight before I crack open my canned coffee. Sippy. Any guest appearances? What on this? Well, we saw the Retribution gang, didn't we? But we don't know who they are yet. Or tonight? No, I'm on my own. I am on my own. I'd love a squash match as well. If Trick just squashed Eddy, I think it'd be entertaining. Diamond Dan, thank you very much. Hi, Jack. I met you and Frazer at a clash in Glasgow. I had my Cultaholic hoodie on and was shocked when you approached me to say, yeah, sorry about that. Oh, it made your night. Oh, thank God. Up NXT. Up the NXT, absolutely. Thank you very much, Dan. And thank you for the super chat as well. And I hope you had a great weekend. I did. We all had a great time. It was me, Frazer, Owen, and Pierce of our lovely editing team. And it was a great time. Even though... Oh, I couldn't believe that Drew lost. Like, it was mad. It was mad. Yeah, I remember doing that. I feel very arrogant when I do so, and I'm so sorry. But at least you enjoyed it. I'm glad it made your day. Right, thank you very much, Garmin Rowe there as well. I need to scroll down. Thank you, everybody. Gar says no Nexus tie / retribution chainsaw. Poor effort, lads. For the taking over angle. Yeah, Nexus will be undefeated. And let's not forget, of course, that Retribution knocks some boxes over as well. And Brian Doyle, thank you very much for the super chat as well. I wouldn't rule Eddy Thorpe winning out. He's proven to be a devious bastard and one of the best manipulators in NXT, playing Ava like a fiddle. You are right. We even though Trick on paper should win, Eddy might always have a plan. Yeah, you never know. You never know. I can't wait until midnight so I can... I don't know why I've imposed this limit on myself, but I'm going to wait until midnight to open my coffee. I did not push someone after Clash. Can I clear this up? If you watch the footage back, if you watch the video of me with the fans outside, with the WWE fans outside the Hydro in Glasgow, I hit an amazing jaunty remix of the Roxanne. Oh, was it the nim 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 nim? Yeah. Gary approaches. Obviously, Gary's already been on the video. Then he walks into frame while I'm talking to a very polite lad who had a quieter voice than Gary's, and the crowd are louder. I'm trying to Gary approaches, and the official story is that I pushed him away, which I did not. I put my hand out like that, and Gary realised. Gary was great. Gary realised and went, fair play, Jack. And he backed out of camera under his own power, of his own accord. Thank you very much, GS Robinius, for the super chat there. Does Ricky get involved tonight? I'm assuming that, yeah. I hope so. But I don't know where it would be. Maybe right at the end to confront Oba? Maybe after one of these matches to confront somebody? I'm 50-50 at the minute, GS. See whether it does. He did not fall. Using the strap is legal. Ghostface has got some calls on the... let me just scroll up. Dion Lennox, Cutler James, Saquon Sugars, and Keanu Carver. Carver and Lennox were in last year's breakout tournament. Of course they were. And Lennox has been involved on TV too. Here comes Eddy. Boo. Oh, I'll read these as well. Thank you, Brian. I acknowledge Gary with the ones up there for Gary. Thank you very much, Brian. Stem cells again as well. Thank you too. Ethan Page has that look about him where he is very handsome, but you can tell he is evil AF, like Ludwig Kaiser. I think you're right, Stem Cells. I think that's correct. Yes, objectively so. Assuming you mean Ludwig Kaiser and not a different one. Okay. Let's catch up with the chat, Gar also there with the new stable shout as well. Osiris Griffin, the renaming, of course. Everybody, it's the theme tune. Probably one of the best ones in all of WWE at the minute. From Booker. What? Yeah. I like it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Say what? That's that. Give him his props. Really good from Booker there to stop when the camera zoomed in on Trick because he was about to talk some trash. That's Trick, everyone. Oh, yeah, man. Uh-huh. Shamon. To be fair, Trick's probably one of the wrestlers I've never seen live who I'd most like to see live, just for the entrance, which is massively hypocritical of me because I was saying this week on the pod that I'm sick of Jey Uso's entrance. The Netflix caption just said, book that trip. Book your next holiday. God. No, Jenna, we won't be having more. I know I said Shimon first. Oh, Eddie. Sorry, Jenna, I'm cutting you off there, but Eddie Thorpe has just kickstarted this match, but Trick's fighting back. Oh. Oh, clothesline to the outside. Take that, Eddie Thorpe. It's all Trick, man. Give him his props. Big chop. He's going to take him over to Booker. Take him over to Booker. He'll lose his mind. He is. Oh, he's gone past him. Damn it. Another chop. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know if I need that coffee. I'm quite hyped. Backdrop. Take that. You horrible DJ. Now we're getting the strap. So, oh, yeah, of course it's a strap match. Oh, dear. Where is the strap? Now it's getting involved, Paul. Don't worry. I will do a sippy in 6 minutes. Actually, I've got some water. I probably need some. Stay hydrated, y'all. That's Trey. Eddie Thorpe to win this, says Owen. Not the first person. You know, a couple of people have been saying he might because he's got a plan. Match is underway. It's all Trick. He's going to squash him. He's going to squash him. He's done, Trick. He's done. 1, 2. Only 2, everyone. Eli, you need a hoodie that says whoop that yeet. Thank you, Eli, for the donation. He's dragged him into the ring post. Trick has, not Eli. It's all Trick. It's all Trick. Oh. Oh. He's whooping that Trick. Corey has been... Yeah, Gar, I know I've been talking over the commentary, to be fair, but just from what I've heard, it's rarely been Corey. Now he's talking. Trick, that wily veteran Trick, utilising that strap really well. Brian, they introduced a strap on this week's NXT, I believe, because Eddie Thorpe wanted it. He did a video package or a vignette in the desert. We know he's whipped trees before, and he wanted it. It's Eddie's match, you know? You won't be able to tell because it's nearly been all Trick so far. But Eddie is on top currently. He ducks Trick, and he trips him. He's tripped Williams. He's hog tying him. And stomping him. Oh, what a devious man. He's so evil. Amateur Gaming, thank you for joining us, though, and have a good night as well. Make sure you catch up on all the brilliant NXT action. Sorry, that sounds so sarcastic. I like NXT, me. I like their PLEs, certainly. Trick drags Eddy off the corner. Oh, I don't know, Matt Patrick. I don't actually know that, the answer to that. I'm not really involved with that side of things. But thank you. I'll try and ask, though. Thank you for the question. And also, are you a Cubs guy or a White Sox guy? Favorite promotion at the minute? I'm so biased, but it's North Wrestling in Newcastle. Sorry, we mad rage. What did I say? What did I do? Oh right. Oh, literally, OJ Simpson's literally asking. That's enough of that. I thought you were making some sort of... Whipping. Guys, I'm worried Trick's not going to win. Go Cubs, go! I loved it. It was a great time. And luckily I know that they split the series, but I went to the one the Cubs won, which was lucky. But yeah. It was the first ever baseball game I've been to. And they played Go Cubs Go after the Cubs won, which was I had such a good time. 3 home runs as well. Ring post. He's tying him. He's tying him. That's a good point there, Daniel. Is that it's not just funny. It's not just funny. It's not just fun for me, and it's not just fun for people to interact with me, but to interact with each other as well. It's a lovely community. It's not just about the host. It is everybody getting involved. This is disgusting, by the way. The tactics of Eddy, I mean. The tactics of Eddy. Oh, it's a great standing boot to the head. Do check out our Discord, by the way. If anybody's not aware, we do have a Cultaholic Discord. Get involved. Eddy's really taking control. One minute until I can open my coffee. Come on. It's midnight. Oh. Oh my. Oh, lovely. I made it, everyone. But again, it's not, as people have mentioned, it's not too bad. These 11 p.m. starts aren't too bad for the UK. It's not awful, especially on a Saturday rather than a Sunday. Sorry, I've not been... I need to pay more attention to this match, but it's just been Eddy getting heat. Tricks back, roll up. 1, 2, only 2. Power slam. No, Eddy slips out. Forearm to the back. You hate to see such heelish maneuvers. I don't know how we lived with them for so long. Thank you for calling for the like spike there. Like spike! Crew Kid, thank you very much indeed. Roadblock in New York City. I know what I'm doing that day. Are you watching NXT? Wait. Is that in New York? I missed this. I missed this announcement. That's cool. Held and gave, thank you very much. Hello. Troop that wig, says Robert Land. I don't know what time Mania starts. Our time. Maybe it'll be 11 again. But it'll be a longer show, obviously. Tricks firing up. Kind of like Hogan. Kind of Hogan-esque. No, he's doing it more of a trick way now. He's picked him up. He's tucked him into the corner. Lariats. Eddy ducks one. He's used the strap. There hasn't been... Has anybody noticed? There's not been as many like shots with the strap as I thought there would be. There's been some. Bit of style on that elbow drop there from Eddy. It was like an SSX tricky maneuver. Of course, it's tricky to rock around. Hello, Stephen Skodays. Thank you very much for the donation. Hey, Jack, hope you're well. Have a lovely stream. I hope you have a lovely time. I hope you're doing well as well, Stephen. Excuse me. Awesome job on Wrestlers of the Month. Thank you. I've been doing that on the Patreon. Yes, everybody. If you're a patron, you can see my Wrestlers of the Month. I did my first one for January. I was a very big fan of Wrestlers of the Week. It was amazing. Thank you very much, Stephen, indeed. And thank you for your donation as well, mate. I hope you're doing well. We were just talking about New York City there, actually. I know you're not from New York City itself, but roadblocks in New York this year. He's got the strap in his mouth. Steady. Is Thorpe going to tap? He's getting ready to. No! Fake out. He's made the ropes, you know. That heroic babyface, Eddy Thorpe. Trick's fired up. Makes me think that Eddy's going to reverse something now. Because Trick's dragging a limp Eddy towards him, steady. He's just knocked him down. Trick's angry. Oh, he's whipping him. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. Oh, Booker's loving it as well. Oh, God, these sound... Oh! No, no, no. Oh! Oh! Jesus! That's why they held off on that for so long. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Thank you for joining the Discord there, Daniel. I'm sure that everyone will welcome you in. Oh, my goodness me. That strap attack. Steady. Flapjack. Are these his 5 moves of doom? Flapjack. Kip up. More strap shots, Trick. Trick shot, but Eddy's fallen out of the ring. Trick's dragging him back in with the strap. If Trick loses this, I swear, that's crazy. Eddy's had to go out to get him. He's rolled him back in. What is Eddy going to do? No, Trick's still on top. They're exchanging boots. Trick's missed a trick shot. Eddy's got him. Low blow with the strap. Surely this is just a fake finish. Is that a trick shot from Eddy? Oh my God! No! Congratulations to everybody who predicted that in the chat. It was only about 2 or 3 people. But you can now gloat if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. You did call it Owen. While that sinks in, I'm just going to check I've not missed any super chats. Oh, I think we're all good. What? Brian Doyle, thank you very much for the donation. I told you not to rule it out. You did. You did. Wow. Don't know if I agree with that booking decision, friends. I know that Trick will likely get his win back, but that is a shock. That is a shock. I don't know what to say. I'm going to run to the toilet. I'll be back shortly. No, I've missed... Oh no, it's just a recap of... That would have been silly. That would have been so silly. That would have been... I'm alive. I did not miss Grado. Oh, another... Oh, for Ricky. Just be there. So Starks probably isn't going to be here tonight then. He's signing his contract next week. Well, cheers for that, Ricky, mate. Thank you. I don't know, did I actually miss Alistair Black, or is this just trolling? Is this just trolling from the people in the chat? Oh, Brian, I've missed a chat from you there. And thank you once again. Trick is so over, he can lose. We need more people in the main event scene NXT, so this made sense. I don't like it, but I get it. I think I agree. I think I agree with you there, Brian, and thank you once again. Okay, I didn't miss anybody then. You guys, what are you like? You're all so silly. Right, JaVona versus Ethan is up next. Trill London. Josh Alexander debut and cost JaVona the match. Could happen. It could. It certainly could. I mean, my predictions. I'm 1 for 2 right now. So I mean, I've got JaVona for this one, but could well be wrong. Could well be wrong. Is Josh going to AEW? Isn't Josh... Oh, is he? Charizard Ranger. That's a good idea. I don't know. And if we did do that, I assume it would be one of the guys who does like the classic stuff, like Tom or Jack Atkins or Matthew or Sam. But I don't know, actually. I'm assuming it's been discussed, but it's a good idea if not. He is going to AEW. Then I'm picking JaVona. He's going to get his revenge, I think. Oh, thank you, We Mad Rage, for the update there. Thank you. Any TNA involvement tonight? There's the creepy doctor. No offense to that man. It just... The video package came across a bit creepy on this week's NXT. Any TNA involvement? I would say... I don't... Now that we've had the Retribution, or whatever, whoever they are, the run-in before, I'm gonna say no. But you never know. Could do. After the main event. If the men's title match is the main event. Who knows? Joe Hendry to come out and cost Bayley. Another treehouse segment. With the Rascals. Jonathan Reyes, thank you very much. Can someone tell Ross his WCWF moment from the 2017 March 31st episode of SmackDown at timestamp 8:08? WTF moments 12 is my favourite. Thank you very much, Jonathan. I wonder what that is. What could that have been? I wonder what he did. I hope it's nothing outrageous. Yeah, Brian's going to have to look it up now. I wonder what that was. That's an early one as well from back in the day. Oh, Ethan's going to end his career. Which is why I think JaVona's going to win. Chat, what's your predictions? Throw your predictions for this match in the chat now. Now. Throw them in now. Ego. I thought they changed this theme for a second there, but no, they haven't. And I quite like this one, actually, to be fair. It's all right. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's okay. It's recognisable. Ego for the win. Page with the upset. Double count out. All ego? Wow, most people are saying Ethan Page. And who am I to doubt the chat after I've had such a terrible record tonight with my predictions? Hart says JaVona, Head says Ethan. Noah would prefer the bouncy boy. That boy is bouncy. Ethan says Jack Fletcher. Javon Evans says Emmett. We Mad Rage says your boy bouncy. Paul says ego. I'm going Javon. That boy is bouncy. Stem says Page. Charizard Ranger. Well, did you miss? We saw them before the hackers that came out. It was like performance center guys by the looks of it. Oh, he's serious, guys. JaVona is serious. He's got his gum shield. Stick that in your gob. Steady. Mouth guard, yeah. We call them gum shields in the UK, you know. I used to wear one in my rugby days at school. Ruggers. Ring that bell. JaVona ducking. Ethan going straight for the jaw. I love the psychology. JaVona chasing Ethan. JaVona in the ring. Ethan swings again for the jaw. JaVona swings for Ethan. Ethan ducks out of the ring. It's intense. Yes, Emmett, yes. Yes, it was. I was JaVona just dived onto Ethan over the announce table. Like, he overshot the dive, but I think he's okay. That was quite scary. Great job by Paige on the catch there, because that was scary. But Paige just about saved him, I think. Yeah, JaVona seems to be fine, thankfully. And he's whooping his ass. Whew. Go, JaVona. It's all JaVona. Go, JaVona. Go, JaVona. Yes! JaVona's out for revenge. That is bouncy. Another bouncy moment there as well. He launched that water ball, didn't he? NXT. He has got some hang time. Oh, tight head scissors. Inverted Tommy Draw. Chop. Ducks the elbow from Ethan. Everything Ethan's gone for so far has been targeted at the jaw, which is really good. Oh, vertical suplex into the kip up. He is bouncy. We know this. One. Oh, get your leg out. The ref. Ah. Sorry. Where's that referee? I mean, I think the ref was right. Yeah, his leg was under the shoulder, to be fair. Also, I think I know that ref, so he was correct. If it's the ref I'm thinking of, although he's going to be it, I can't quite tell if it's him. But I think it is. Yeah, I think he's a lovely guy if it is him. Did some WCBW, did some progress. Good guy. JaVona beating Ethan down in the corner. Biased journalism, absolutely. Go on, JaVona. He's going to springboard. Springboard. Oh, it's just a huge elbow strike. Or was it like a clothesline? I don't know. He was so high up, I couldn't even tell. Jack Fletcher there asking what everyone's favourite match is so far. Let us know in the chat. Crew Kid, thank you once again. Unrelated, but I think Dom Mysterio needs to win some gold this year. He's too good not to. And on top of that, he's a good dude in real life and deserves success. I fully agree. I think Dom deserves it for his work in the ring and everything, as you say, everything we see from Dom out of character. He seems to be like a top guy. Almost a Cody cutter there from JaVona. Low bridge sends Paige to the outside. Could that boy be about to do something bouncy? Ethan gets super kicked on the apron. What are they setting up for here? I'm quite worried. JaVona's thinking of something. JaVona over to the apron. Springboard cutter on the apron. Bang. That looked bad for both, not to sound like a wrestling commentator, but that looked as bad for JaVona as it did for Ethan. Oh, the 4-way's main eventing. If that's true, Owen, I agree with that call. That's a good shout. Oh. JaVona wants revenge. He's laying Ethan's head against the ring steps. What's he going to do? Don't turn to the dark side, JaVona. Don't let the vengeance overcome you. Remember who you are. Stay true to yourself. Otherwise, the win could be in danger. Oh my God, he's going to stomp his head on the ring steps. He's going to move. He's going to move. He moved. And he's taken out JaVona's leg. And now he's trapped his leg in the ring steps. And he's dropkicked the ring steps. And he could have broken his ankle. Oh, you saw Palpatine today? Do it. Let the hate flow through. And he let the hate flow through him. And look what's happened now. You know... It was King Ross doing a jolly war. Brian Gonzalez, thank you very much once again. Your boy is vengeful. Very good. It is Vengeance Day, of course. Ethan now working that ankle that he's destroyed already. Oh, you horrible man. You horrible man. Blood. Bleeding from Ethan. Ooh. Took me a while to notice that, everyone. They're sorry. Yeah, that's a good point. Whose ankle did Ethan break on that weekly NXT with the little kick to the steps? Who was that? Oh, was it Cedric? I think it was Cedric. I can't remember though. Will points out excellent selling from Evans. Oh yeah, it was Dante Chen. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Thank you Dale. Thank you Brian. Don't give up, JaVona. The blood was from the cutter. It was nasty. I don't know who's beating Axiom now. They'll beat themselves. Of all the teams, if the no quarter catch crew got another shot, I genuinely wouldn't mind if they did, because I think they're excellent. Miles and Tavion. Cedric was the wrist. Yes, thank you. Stay mad. I think you might be the only person who thinks Oba's boring. Maybe in the world. No, Jack Fletcher agrees. Instantly proven wrong there. JaVona obviously now has his mobility taken away. Ethan's got him up. Power slam or body slam sending the ankle into the rope. This has been good. This has been good. Kick out Evans. Yes. We still believe. We still believe. We still believe. It's coming out. It's coming. Get the beers in. Ankle lock from Ethan Page. Come on, guys. Join in. JaVona makes the ropes. He's grapevine the leg, and when Angle used to do that, that was game over, wasn't it? In fact, to the point where we're like, why didn't Kurt Angle grapevine the leg on every single ankle lock, you know? He's made the ropes again off the grapevine. Come on, JaVona. We do still believe. Surely the new group are taking the belt off Axiom. Great point from Stu there. OTG and Mario, thank you very much. What do you think of our boy Ahmad being injured? I love Ahmad Diallo, obviously. It's such a shame. And I guess also a big shame for Man United because he's surely been their best player this season comfortably. And it's a shame if it's true and he's out for the rest of the season because he's really good. And I hope it's not a recurrence of his last injury, actually. JaVona, Superman punch off the good leg. And thank you for the super chat, by the way, OTG. He's gone back to that ankle, guys. He's going for the ego's edge. He's going for it. Oh, he's hit it. Oh, Rock-esque sell from JaVona off the stunner. He's too close to the ropes. He's going to get his leg on the rope, surely. He's just kicked out anyway because he's solid. That is the ref I know. Punch him, Chris. Chris isn't his name in NXT. I think they've gimmicked his name. Shouldn't have given his real name there. I think he's called Chip. I think they call him Official Chip, whatever. Chip Skylark. He missed the stomp. Jonathan Reyes, thank you very much for your question. Top 3 hot takes on wrestling or religion, your pick. I'll go for wrestling, actually. Once this match is over, I'll do it. Because it looks like JaVona's coming back. Oh! Oh, he's... Oh, the haymakers are being thrown. Oh, watch your jaw. Oh! Oh, it's just like boxing, isn't it? Oh, he's just teeing off. And now he's going to do something bouncy. Okay, I'll give my top 3 wrestling hot takes. Oh, God, 3's hard to do. I think this isn't a hot take, but I think Mercedes Moné is the greatest women's wrestler in North American history. Is that a hot take? I'll include it. I think I don't like the Hurt Syndicate. That's another one. Oh, he stomped on his jaw. And last one. This has been really good, Paul. And he's going to do something bouncy now. And he sold into the dive. That was beautifully done. This has been, it's been really sick. And the last one. No. No. No, don't beat him, Ethan. No. No. No, you were all right. I was wrong once again. I'm now 1 for 4 in my predictions. And my final wrestling hot take. I think that Liam Slater is possibly the most underrated British wrestler in recent history. That's a biased one, but it's my hot take. I thought they really got me there. I thought JaVona had that in the bag once he started the fire up. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, that hurts, doesn't it? That hurts, but it's a good match. Is between that and the tag match for the best match of the night so far? I can't even think which one I prefer. Oh, he actually got him with that slow motion replay. Was excellent. That might tip this match in the favour of... I think that was excellent. We'll have to see how Matthew rates that one on the podcast. Because of his weird grudge against Ethan Page. Oh, Leon Slater is not underrated. He's fantastic, though. But I think Liam Slater is... Hey, sexy BJ Ray. I've seen this video package already, but... Just to clarify, this gentleman's name is Sexy BJ Ray. He is exactly what WWE dream of, by the way. He is a young athlete who doesn't even like wrestling. He's like, yeah, I didn't really watch wrestling growing up. And you know that WWE, for some reason, love that. They love people who didn't grow up wrestling fans becoming wrestlers. Wooltube, it's your boy Andy Dubs. Hello, Andy. How you doing, mate? Just checking in, dude. Hope all is well, buddy. Well, thank you very much for the donation, Andy. And I hope all is great with me. I hope all is great with you as well. Thank you for checking in. Hope you've been enjoying the show if you're watching as well. Stem cells. Thank you once again, my friend. Match of the month, this. The psychology integrated with the flippy stuff. Chef's kiss. You know what? I haven't watched that many matches this month yet for my Matches of the Month podcast. And I would probably agree. I think it's up there. That was really fun. Yes, we know all these performance center lads are really good. We know. I want Sexy BJ to debut soon. He's really good. Oh, this guy's with Maxine Dupree. Fair play. Jonathan Reyes says, did anyone look up the WTF moment I mentioned? I think people were saying that they couldn't find it, Jonathan Reyes. We've got a funny wrestler. She's funny. She's an Olympic gold medalist. In what? I didn't watch the video package this far through when I saw it. Who cares about WWE? You're an Olympic gold medalist. What did she do it in? No, Danny, I appreciate that you've been a cheerleader your whole life, but can we go back to the previous woman, please? Gymnastics, was it? Oh my goodness. Tennessee Titans cheerleaders. I still want to know more about the other woman. She was really charismatic, wasn't she? Okay, well done. That's good. Good video package. Oh, it's not over. We've got Elijah Holyfield. He's obviously, I think he's Evander Holyfield's shoot son, isn't he? He is. He is Evander. Oh, he met Hornswoggle when he was a kid. That's cool. I don't know why. Former Eagle. There he is. Legends and future greats. As they say, guys, LFG. Let's freaking go. Stephanie's been interviewed. Vaquer, not McMahon. Mm-hmm. What does that mean, you guys? She's going to stay and watch the main event. Could it be trouble in paradise between her and Giulia? Roxanne's wearing all white. You know what that means? It's going to be a bloody match. No, I don't know. Oh, I'm excited for that main event. And I'm pleased that they did indeed make it the main event. It's the boys. It's A-Town Down Under who are going to get stacked and pinned. A-Town. Oh, individual entrances, of course, because it's a triple threat. Here comes Theory. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dum, dum. Ridiculous in the club, looking so conspicuous. I'll stop that there. Because there's that difficult bit that Ludacris does, isn't there? Forget about Red Minute, be up with a glow. Why am I singing yeah? Because it's A-Town Down. Peace up. A-Town Down. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And here comes Waller in his lovely boxing attire. I always like the shorts he wears, to be fair. And he's doing his... Wow, I look pretty... I look like I knew what... I don't, but I look like I knew what I was doing a bit there. Whoa, Jack. Calm down, son. Sorry, I'm delirious a bit at the minute. Sorry, guys. Right. Bit embarrassed now. No, that's not what I did to Gary. Oh, yes, man. They don't look that happy with each other, though. Say so. I say so. That is how I ended up getting kicked in the head. Here comes Ludacris, I was about to say. Oh, no. Here comes Luda. Here comes Femi, the NXT champion. Who? Thank you for inviting me to the cookout. Super sick. Here he comes. God, he's a large man. Yeah, I think I am as well, Brian. I think I'm gonna Google Oba's age right now. Oh, Corey snapping at Vic there on commentary. Yeah, Oba's 26 years old. That's it's disappointing for me, personally. No, I like his little dance. I do like it, actually. Oh, he's staring them down. Obviously, he's outnumbered here. What's the first spot going to be? Double team run and beat down the champ? Big announcements first, of course. Don't stand between them, Oba. Stand in the corner. Right, who takes the pinfall? Grayson or... I think Grayson or both. But certainly not Oba. Oh, Theory thinks he's going to be the new champ. Interesting. Favorite song to dance to. I've got another question for the chat, another prediction. Will this match be the actual real beginning of the breakup between the heels? Hey, thank you very much, Stone Production, who says, what time is Grand Slam? Can anybody answer Stone Production's question there? Because I don't know, and I'm watching. But I appreciate the question. I appreciate the donation as well, Stone Production. Thank you very much. And I hope you're enjoying NXT if you're watching it as well. Just crazy eyes there from Oba. 3:30 a.m. UK time, which I believe is 10:30 p.m. Eastern, right? Ben the Tank, what would you do if Lodi from the flock casually walked in now with his vintage orange goggle-esque glasses and started walking around the office while holding up various different signs repeatedly? Probably get him on stream. Probably Ben. Oh! Ben, thank you very much for your donation. We're off to a hot start. Second match in a row where the heels have jumped the face to start off. 8 Times Down Under looking on the same page. Couldn't find a clear answer online. That is annoying. Neither could I for the start of this pre-show NXT. Oh. I thought this might be how the match started. But surely Oba's going to retain, right, guys? Who from Cultaholic is the best dancer? Oh, Oba's a strong boy. Pacitti is up there. Me. Joel, I guess. Andrew, probably. I'll stick with those answers. The heels are teaming up again. I think that I've got some. Thank you very much. Oh, double vertical suplex from Oba. I think Pacitti's head dance he does is amazing. Like I can't do that, and I don't know how he does it, but like it's really good at it. You know his thing. He does it better than me there. Jonathan Reyes, thank you very much. Always got an answer for where to find Ross's moment. Search WTF Moments, WWE SmackDown, March 21st. It wouldn't let me share the link, but it's moment 12 at 8 minutes, 8 seconds. Oh, but just thank you very much for your donation. Once again, Jonathan. I hope it's nothing controversial that Ross says. Oh, but dominating. Dominating. I'm so scared for what this is, guys. Double clothesline sends the champ to the outside. They're thinking about fighting each other. Oh, is it an accidental? Oh no, we mad rage. I hope it's not. Jordan, thank you very much. I'll read that once I've just seen what happens with these boys who are about to fight each other, maybe. Oh, they are squaring off. Oba's pulled Grayson out. That was a mistake, Oba. That was a tactical error. Jordan says, hey, Jack, just wanted to say, thanks for spending your night with us. Oh, thank you for spending your night with me as well. Everybody as well. Thank you, Jordan. Up the Oba feminists. Absolutely. I want Oba to win, obviously. Come on. No, I'll not be doing that. What's he doing? Is one or both of these lads going through this announce table? No, he just slapped them both in the chest. Fair. I still think Oba should have let them fight there. Let them fight. Let them fight. Oh, Theory's going through this announce table. Grayson stopped it. I want someone to go through this announce table. Oh, Waller into the ring steps. That desk has been through it tonight, you're right. But not destroyed yet, though. Ring steps? What's going on here? Are we going to get a move off the ring steps through the announce table? Do the announce tables even break anymore? This one looks like it could, actually. So I hope so. Oba's got the steps. Triple threat match, of course. Oh. I thought he was just going to hold it and run into him, but he threw it. Great bump from Theory. Those steps are being used to put someone through the announce table for certain. Oh, no they're not. Nice. Grayson tripped him and he hit his own heady on the steps. Yes, someone's going through this. DDT on the ring steps. Grayson has taken Oba out. And now surely the two challengers will fight each other. Yeah, I think NXT's tables are more susceptible to being demolished. Grayson's got a chair. Knees to the head. They looked stiff. The first one did anyway. Are you off with my rage? Oh, that was very quick. Brian Gonzalez. I'm back from checking the WTF moments. It's actually very wholesome. It's Ross going for a lovely stroll, says Brian. Thank you for the donation again, Brian. And thank you. Oh, sorry, Jack Fletcher. Goodbye. Hope you've had a nice time. I'm sorry to see you go, but I hope you've had a nice night. Grayson with the chair. That's Ross going for a lovely stroll. Well, thank you to Brian for being a detective there and finding out what it was. Oh no, it's all right, Jack. So thank you for saying thank you. And thank you for staying. What a wholesome chat it's been, relatively. Where's Theory, by the way? He did take a big ring step spot, actually. He'll probably still be selling that, won't he? Oh, a lovely punch from Waller. Heading up top. Thank you, Jonathan, for recommending that moment as well. He's getting chokeslammed through that chair. No, he's not. Grayson's elbowed him off. He's getting slammed through that chair. Sidewalk slam through it. Bang. Crowd love it. Crowd have been... Shout out to the crowd in DC. They've been very good tonight. They have been very good. Theory breaks it up, though, the pinfall. Yeah, I agree. I think we should have a Grayson and Theory singles feud. I'd be worried that like Theory would win, and I kind of prefer Grayson, but that's okay. Oh, Theory to the apron. He's on top at the minute. Is he going for Grayson's move? No, he's not. He's going for his own move that he does. I'm so stupid. I'm so silly. My favourite moment during a stream ever was when Pachiti, it was at What Culture, it was when Pachiti on a reactions video opened a bottle of Bucks Fizz. It was like near Christmas time, and it went all over his face. Me and Ross really laughed a lot. It was me, him, and Ross on the video. It was the best moment ever. It was the best. Or the Mania 35 predictions, which I won, by the way, which was when I went for all three very obvious babyface wins: Seth beating Lesnar, Brian losing to Kofi, and Becky winning the main event. Because everyone else thought it would, two of the three babyfaces would win, but surely not all three. And I just went for all three and somehow won. This is crazy spot being set up here. A Tower of Doom with Ober on Theory's shoulders, superplex to Grayson. Theory's a strong lad, it turns out. Oh yeah, Theory's gone for it. Ober's kicked out. Yeah, the Butler one was... Yeah, man. The dog cage one was a great laugh. And that wasn't even meant to be me on that. That was last minute because I think Ross was ill. So I ran in last second and did that without him. And we were watching a YouTube video before we went on camera, trying to put up this dog cage. And like, we couldn't do it. And luckily there was this YouTube instructional video. This woman very calmly goes, now just put your hands on the cage, put one leg on it, bang. And we were there going, come on. And it wasn't working for so long. And both of us were doing it. That was a great video, yeah, that was so funny. That was when they kept changing the card as well. We kept having to ring Ross. I felt so bad for him in the middle of the night. The table's involved, by the way. A-Town Down Under, back on the same page. Stompy, 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 stomp. Finding out Elton Prince's name, Ross's reaction was unbelievable. They're going to put Ober through this table, but I don't think it's going to be Ober going through the table. Waller's going up to the apron. No, he's not. He's going up to the middle rope. And maybe Ober is going through, actually, because Theory's holding him there. Yep. Yeah, it was Ober that went through, actually. Sorry, guys. Theory should try and steal the pin now. This would be good. Psychology. Steal the pin, Theory. Ross finding out that Anakin is Darth Vader was really good. Theory's trying to wake Waller up, but he's thinking again. Yes, Theory. I like the storytelling. Again, Ober's kicked out. With authority. Waller's annoyed. Which doesn't make sense because it's every man for himself, Grayson. Grayson, Derulo. Ober's going to push them into each other, I think. No, Theory moved. Grayson's down. A-Town down? No, he got Ober up, but he couldn't do it. Ober. Bang! Huge spine buster, but Ober is too weak to make the pin. But he's firing up. And the crowd are firing up as well. Haley says, what a Grayson Wally. Very good. Billy wanted Giulia to do a table spot. Oh! Shades of her old crazy stardom persona. Oh! He's made Grayson hit Theory by accident. And now both of them take the uppercut. Beal throw. Now we're near the announce table. Again. He's kicked the chair out of Grayson's hands. He's going through the announce table. Oh! Oh! That was really good. God, this has been quite good. Theory again. The story in this match has been really good, but it actually makes Theory look like the more of the heel than Grayson. Ooh. This is it. No, it's not. 8 on down. This can't be it. This can't be it. I don't believe it. Even if he hits it. He's hit it, but I don't believe it. Grayson's going to pull the ref. Oh my. Grayson recovered a bit fast from that announce table spot, by the way, didn't he? Does anyone else think that? He's down again now. Maybe it was a burst of fighting spirit, like All Japan. He is down again. He's down again. I finished my walk yesterday. I had 8 miles left to do, and I mapped a lovely route around Newcastle wrestling venues. Oba's up. Theory does not know that he's behind him. He's got him. My phone voice activation thing activated there for some reason, but I've stopped it. Oh! Oh, he's hit it on Theory. By accident. Okay, this is it. Pin that man. Cool match. Cool match. I am 2-3 on predictions, which isn't good. And that was the most predictable one, for certain. I think that is Zombie Ref. Which one in Biker? The warehouse. I walked past the entrance to Holt's Yard, but that warehouse itself is very different now. So I didn't go in. Oh. Haley's pointed out that Booker was just smiling for the last 2 minutes of that match. Oh, big comedy self in theory, but I like it. I like it. That was loads of fun. Been quite a fun show. It's probably still between the tag match and JaVona versus Ethan for match of the night for me. Possibly the JaVona versus Ethan match. Have the lights gone out? What does this mean? Is it Starks? It's Retribution or whoever again. Crew Kid, thank you very much for the donation. Again, Oba may be the greatest wrestler I've ever seen. Not if he gets battered by these lads. Let's see what happens. Oh, they've gone. What? They're heading to the ring? Oh, they're in the ring. Oh, stop it! Somebody stop this madness! Can the production truck stop doing cool lighting, please, and stop this? No! This can't be allowed! No! Why is Vic so in favour of this? That was a crazy boosted powerbomb, by the way. Crew Kid, you've cursed him with your donation. This would never have happened if you hadn't said that. Stop letting your masks fall down, lads. Could you not have got balaclavas? This is cray. Security are terrible. Ava's a terrible GM, by the way. Nothing to stop that. Vic is an op. Wow. Developments. Developments in NXT. We have one match left. And that is going to be the Women's Championship 4-Way, which I think is the rightful main event in this case. It's been built up generally a bit better. The Oba Theory and Waller thing was very fun, but obviously it was like a side feud as Oba heads towards Stand and Deliver. NXT will deliver, apparently, and Stand. Can't wait for Mania weekend, man. Mania week. I love Mania week. It's very busy, obviously, in our job and that, but it's just 1 week a year, and I just love how the ludicrous amount of wrestling there is available. Robert Glendinning, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships there. Let's go through them. We have got Poison, LJ Rowlsley. Oh, LJ, I keep saying it. I'm sorry. Rowlsey. LJ Rowlsey. Sen. Nick Pierce and Smirky. Congratulations to everybody there. And thank you very much, Robert. What a legend, Robert. Thank you. That's got to be Trill London. Ava, you should be more concerned about what's going on. Your champion's just been attacked. Okay. Yeah, Roadblock in New York, that's cool, but... It's Ariana Grace! She's back! Huge pop. TNA's been amazing. She's the go-between between NXT and TNA. Someone should... Oh, who is it? Oh, it's Santino. It's her dad. Who's got the better dad in wrestling, you know? Ava or Ariana? I've got an idea. Are we getting a mixed tag? Daughters and dads? Santino and Ariana versus Ava and Dwayne. If NXT has any respect for this business, that's what they'll do. I think the Morellas would have it. Brian Gonzalez says, priorities, Ava. Your show is being taken over. Thank you for the donation once again, Brian. And I could not agree more. What's she playing at? We got those 3 women who were involved in the North American title picture. The number 1 contenders triple threat has been confirmed. I really want it to be Jada. But whoever wins isn't going to beat Stephanie in her first defense, surely. Next week, we've also got Sol and Zarya versus the Meta girls, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. Thank you, Paul. The walks are fun, but as I learned this time, just be careful where you map your walk, because I had to abandon part of it and then finish my miles at a later date because the roads just got too dangerous, man. My closed caption had him saying DNA, says Jonathan Reyes. Thank you very much for the donation. DNA. DNA. We'll also get Ricky Stark's contract signing, of course. Keith, come on now, Keith. Don't do me like that, Keith. Yeah, you're from York, so you might have known the road I was on. It was between Wetherby and York, and I just couldn't find a route. It was so bad. One thing I will, if you're going to, because I'm not very good at camping and stuff, so I normally stay in like Premier Inns and travel lodges and stuff. I try and book it quite in advance because it can get quite expensive, so I try and book it while the prices are still cheap and like not on weekends and stuff. And like save up for it and that. Depends how long it is. My first multi-day one was 3 days, and I think I did like 10 miles, and then the last day like 8 miles, and it was a struggle. But you do get used to it. And there's people who can walk far further than I can. Once I get to like sort of get towards like 15 miles, I really start struggling. I think I walk too fast. I think I need to pace myself more. I've not seen any more news on Noam Dar, and I really miss him. I want to see him back. On longer days, I try and break it up. Like, I'll stop at a pub in the middle if there's a roadside pub or something, or a countryside pub, and have a nice meal, and sit in the corner and feel self-conscious on my own, and talk to no one. Who we got for this one, chat? Giulia? I should do a Highland one, but I'm scared of the Highland way. Apparently it's amazing, but quite difficult. Giulia to retain. Giulia. Emmett, behave yourself. Giulia. Jonathan would love Bayley to win. Giulia. Gilly. Does Jordan Grace come out at the end? I would love it. But I'd also like to just see her on the main roster as well, I think. Everyone seems to be saying Giulia. I think that might be the reason there, Ryan. That it is just too soon for Giulia to... She might even retain all the way through Stand and Deliver and beyond. Jordan Grace at the end to confront Giulia, says John. It makes a lot of sense. Cora will get a near fall. I agree, Paul. That's a good shout. Eric was a big fan there of the triple threat match for the men's title. I was too. I thought it was very nice. Very fun indeed. And the tag match and the JaVona Ethan match. Roxanne is so small. She is. That's true. I think Roxanne's brilliant, by the way. Noah went to the same wrestling school in Switzerland as Ora Mensa. Didn't get to know him really because pretty soon after he was already on his way. It is interesting though. Who's like the biggest Swiss wrestler? Oh, it's Cesaro. What am I talking about? It's Claudio Castagnoli. And a near fall with broken up by Roxanne. I agree. It could even happen the other way around. Maybe we'll get both. It has been a very fun night, John. Has everyone had a nice time? I certainly have. What time are we on? It's only 1 o'clock now. It's gone quite well. So this will end what, about 1:30, probably, in about half an hour's time, once we've had entrances and any aftermath or anything. Thank you. I've missed doing them. It has been very fun. Thank you, Puppet Boy, as well. I think 6 matches, apart from for Mania or SummerSlam or whatever, 6 matches is quite the sweet spot on certain pay-per-views. I quite like Roxanne's theme. As I said earlier, she's wearing all white ring attire, which means there's going to be deathmatch action. Okay. I think I agree with the chat's general consensus, which is a win for Giulia to retain the belt. I don't know what to make of the new faction, Chris. I thought the presentation was pretty good there, to be fair. I'm now interested to see what they do on Tuesday. Wasn't a fan of Ava ignoring them. Chorus themes are a little bit too heavy for my pop-punk boy veins, but goodness me. Oh, it's the same old story, John. Same old story. At least we've got this community, I suppose. And also, live wrestling is a great way to make friends in wrestling. You find your local promotion. Bit of Slipknot. Good question for the chat now. Not who do you think's going to win, but who do you want to win? No, not a quote from me, Haley. This whole I fancy Cora thing actually came from Ross. I never actually said that. I never once said it. Bayley, here she is. I never once... It was actually Ross. Oh, a lot of people want and think Giulia will win. Oh, everyone still wants Giulia to. Ryan wants Bayley to win. She's always so over, Bayley. Especially in NXT. And weirdly, anywhere she goes in Europe. So over. It's probably because she's really good. I'll deny it right now. I do not fancy Cora Jade. Take that, chat. Take that. Dawn wants Cora to win. Brian, thank you for the donation. Anyone in this match can ruin my life, he said. Jonathan Reyes, thank you for the donation as well. Favorite non-wrestling YouTuber? Interesting question. I really like Geo Wizard, if anybody else knows Geo Wizard. Especially his like straight line missions and stuff. But I also like his GeoGuessr content. He's really, really good. And he seems like a nice bloke. I'll be able to think of more, surely. GeoWizard was the first one that came to mind there. Come on, Jack. Have a think. I might just go on my subscriptions page now and just see before the match starts, just to give some recommendations. Oh, the guy who does the speedrunning history, Summoning Salt as well. Speedrunning is not something I know anything about, but his videos on the history of certain speedrunning world records in various games, really well made. Everyone's surely heard of Summoning Salt. Simon Wilson's a great travel one, absolutely. I've not heard of Chris Buck, I'll have to check him out. Jesse, come on now. Come on. Triple Jump. God, I should have... Thank you, Kendrick. Triple Jump. All my favourite non-wrestling YouTubers. Booker wants everyone to stand up for Roxanne. Boo. Hey, Bayley. Brian is buzzing to see Kendrick Alltop in the chat. Come on then, Giulia. Oh, thank you, Haley. I have to check them out. Cultaholic Wrestling, you say. My heart also wants Roxanne to win, but that wouldn't make much sense. You know, I don't think that's what should happen, but it'll be, you know. We do need to write our producer songs down. Right, here we go, main event time. Oh. Before we begin, everyone, it's been emotional. It's been a great night. Bayley's getting intense. Hold and give as well, yes. Triple jump, hold and give, obviously. And then the other ones I said beneath them just. Yeah. I've seen a couple of mentions there of Stora, who I don't know too much about, but they seemed entertaining. And then I watched one. I couldn't really watch the video. It was terrifying where they all escaped from like a silo using their parkour, but it was sketchy. Giulia on top early. No! Cora, sneaky. She's been headbutted. Giulia on top still. Oh yeah, Botchamania. No, that's wrestling. That's wrestling. This was non-wrestling. Montana Billy was here. And I assume still will be watching Giulia, surely. Oh, they're teaming up on the champ. Stem cells, any new updates on the horse-related deaths? I think that was Ross, wasn't it? I just said I'm scared of them. And thank you for the donation again, by the way, Stem. I was just scared of them and can't believe that... I think my exact words were, I can't believe we've tamed and befriended horses over the centuries. Because they're so scary. That's one broken up pinfall. That's Roxanne breaking up Cora's pinfall. That's Roxanne trying to pin Cora. And swinging on her. The more should have been made of that, I think. Giulia now pinning both of them. Bayley says no. And Giulia kicks out a Bayley's roller. Or sunset flip. Coffee Goblin, what a comment there. Imagine seeing the first horse in history. How do we not make it our god? Todd M, thank you very much. Jack, as a Louisianan, I need to know, do you still own any old school name redacted era Saints gear? I've still got that hat somewhere, but that was the only Saints gear I ever owned, unfortunately. New Orleans is maybe the one American city that I've not been to that I most want to visit. Especially seeing all like the... I got reminded of that whenever WrestleMania is held there, and obviously the Super Bowl was held there, obviously. Just looks really good. Apparently the food's amazing, apparently obviously the live music scene and everything. Roxanne and Bayley getting back at it. Cartwheel from Roxanne. I've never been able to do a cartwheel in my life. It's so sad. Weird noise there. From within the building, but hopefully outside of it. Scary. We're all secure in here, by the way. Cora is now about to... Oh, Roxanne wants it. She's like, bring it home. Roxanne should have won the Rumble. I'm not going to disagree. Final like spike. Thank you, We Mad Rage, for being on the like spike watch. Final like spike, everyone. Pop rocks? No, Cora knows her too well. Cora's finisher. Roxanne, Russian leg sweep? No. Giulia's back. With a double dropkick. Giulia running wild. At the minute, Bayley is still out of it on the outside. The other three are in the ring. That kick just missed Giulia. Come on now. That one didn't. Whew. I stand corrected. Cora didn't really get hit at all. Roxanne fully through the ropes. I think Roxanne actually came second in the Rumble, you know. Yeah. People are on it. Bayley versus Giulia. Here we go. Very Triple H match so far. Lots of one-on-one matchups. Lots of stare downs. NXT chants. The people recognizing that Bayley is the past of NXT. Giulia is very much the present. Montana Billy, thank you very much. I'm listening, but YouTube comments on my real name, by the way. Check out those movies on streaming. I know. And I'll tell the other lads too as well. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Billy. And I thought you'd still be around. Of course, I'm guessing rooting for Giulia. As a Stardom fan, of course. Or did you turn against her when she went to Marigold? What was that? Strange move. I think Vic just went, I didn't know what that was. Roxanne and Cora dragging her out of the ring. And now they're working together. But Bayley's taking them out. Now she's tying her laces. Good. Safe. Double noggin knocker. As OSW say. Chop. The babyface is teaming up now. You hate to see it. Chop. Who's winning the Chambers? Yeah, great question, Owen. I honestly don't know for the men's. And for the women, I honestly don't know for the women's. No, Rach. No. Who is winning the Chambers, actually? I'm worried Logan will. I want to see Punk get his main event of Mania, but I want to see Cody versus John Cena. So I don't know. Bianca's a great shout, actually. Super kicks from the heels. Now they go for each other and they stop. Handshake from Roxanne. And they've agreed to work together, and that's disgusting. Giulia into the corner. Roxanne with the nice European uppercut. Cora with the CM Punk knee lift. Because she's his fan. Fair enough. Cora saves Bayley. Sorry, saves Roxanne from a Bayley roll-up. Or does she save herself? Save her own chances in this match. Cora looking for a diving running elbow to the back of Bayley. Oh, yes. Nice lion salt sort of maneuver there from Roxanne. Giulia's out of it for now. Sorry, Bayley's out of it for now. Now the heels focus on Giulia. My word, this is quite a short match. As in, the average height of the competitors. Don't know, I've felt the need to... Doesn't matter. I guess Bayley's not that short. Or Cora, of course. Cora's probably the tallest in the match. Roxanne with her nice uppercut in the corner again. And again. But now Cora with the knee to Roxanne. Turning on her front. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I've got so many screens on the go. I thought that, LJ. I thought Alexa Bliss looked rather tall in the Rumble, yeah. But she's 5 feet of fury, though. It's in her name. Cora going up top. All the way to the top. Oh, no. Ugh. They did that about as safely as they could, but that... Not the spot itself, which obviously it's always risky, but they had a very narrow space to land in between the ring and the wreckage of the announce table. Roxanne has caught Cora on the top. Revenge now from Roxanne. There's press. Whoa! Punches with screaming added as well. Just as the chat were talking about small women being the feistiest, it's been proven instantly correct. Oh, yeah, Roxanne. Oh, Bayley with the nice knee. The ref nearly caught Roxanne there, which would have been crooked officiating, I must say. Dewey Finn's in the front row. You're joking. Hopefully he gives us a song. Roxanne gets... Oh, Bayley back on top. Cora in danger from Bayley now. Giulia's been out of it for a little while. Bayley looking for a double knee drop on Cora in the, not quite the tree of woe, but like the hedge of woe position. Oh, Bayley's on a roll. Double Randy Orton DDT? No, double, it's like a stunner, isn't it? Giulia back on top with the timing. And the Northern Light suplex? No. Yes. But like the leg trap Northern Light suplex. Yeah, the meta girls are Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. They've been given a chance on the main roster recently, so I think WWE have got big things in mind. Especially for Lash, who was in the Rumble, but Jakara's good as well. Octopus. Oh, shades of AJ Lee, actually, you might say. And Bayley's in trouble. Giulia's gear has sort of... She looks like a fish, you know? She's got fish scales. What am I talking about here? Crucifix bomb. Pin that woman. No, Roxanne breaks it up. Mermaid, yeah, mermaid, yeah. Oh, has it already been said? Oh, yeah, she blatantly is a mermaid. Sorry, yes. STF. Shades of John Cena. Giulia's out of it, though. And she's put in another submission. But thankfully, Giulia rolls out of it. There it is. Northern Lights bomb. Is Roxanne bleeding? No, I thought it was a strand of hair on her face. Oh, she's telling the ref something now, though. Nice move from Bayley there on Cora. Don't quite know what it was. It might have been a cut on her face because she did definitely tell the ref something when she rolled away there. No, I'm not doing Grand Slam as well, unfortunately. I'm going to bed, Keith. As much as I'd like to. Sunset bomb in the corner. Can people stop quoting me on the podcast? It's just because Claudio won with that move. No, not Claudio. MJF, sorry. Oh? Oh. Pop rocks from Roxanne? No, another running knee lift from Cora. Like Philip. MJF won with a crossface, right? And I just... Oh! It was a very near... As it was called before in the chat, it was a very near fall from Cora. And Roxanne broke it up. And Cora is betrayed. Matt, I would choose a traditional Sunday roast. Wonderful. Oh. Tonal's a great shout as well, yeah. Sausage, mash, gravy. Lovely. Yorkshire puds. Yorkshire puddings, if it's a single food item, Yorkshire pudding, definitely. Here we go. Feels like the finishing stretch right now. Although I don't think this is going to land. No, Bayley stopped it. Maybe a Tower of Doom. Bayley's heading up too. What is this? This is a weird position. Oh, this looks like it could be nasty. Someone's going to take a nasty spill here. Either Bayley or Giulia, I think. It was Giulia, but she seems to be alright. I think. Whew. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Could have been scary, but I think it was... Yeah, Giulia... It was nearly very scary. But I think they did okay. It has been a very good... It's felt very main event, hasn't it? It's felt very big. Big match feel. Yeah, Bayley also was... Because she was sandwiched between... Yeah. That sounds amazing. Is that what people in Detroit have? My word, Anthony. Brian, stop it. I should never have... It's my own fault. Yeah, Jade's doing really well. We always mention that Jade's often in there with much more experienced women, and she's holding her own, certainly. Yeah, the commentary desk was rebuilt. I noticed that during the dangerous spot to the outside. Must have just been quickly during the video package or something. Everyone's fought to the outside now. Cora with a vertical suplex on the champ. Thank you, NVC. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Like spike before the match ends, says Codfather. Oh, my word. Pop rocks on Bayley on the outside. Pop rocks. That would be a good match, Trev. Here we go. Roxanne going for it. This is going to be another pop rocks. Here comes Cora to ruin it. She's rolled her up. Is this it? Whoa. Oh, it was a close one. This is going to be Giulia's win, isn't it? Cora's hit it. One. Knee. One. Before even the two. She just took her out. She's going to get the pin on Roxanne, is she? My word. It's looking likely. Yeah, it's the pin on Roxanne. That's it. Good cap on a good pay-per-view, I think. And the correct result, probably. The other storyline implications carry on. Despite the result for Roxanne and Cora, they can still have their feud without being the champion. Nice of Bayley to be there in NXT as well. Maybe she will still carry on the rivalry with Roxanne into Stand and Deliver, which would be nice. Yeah, very good. Very nice indeed. We'll wait and see if anything happens now after the final bell. Maybe. The length of the pay-per-view was very nice, wasn't it, Coffee Goblin? Lovely pronunciation of Arrivederci there from Corey. Arrivederci. Maybe Grado will come out. Giulia's celebrating. Could be the final shot. We see all the other women recovering on the outside. Feels like the last moment of the show. Some guy just gave Giulia a sign there. The ref just went like that or something. Maybe to be like, just... It's Stephanie. It's not Jordan Grace, as was maybe predicted by a few in the chat there. But it's actually Giulia's busy mate, Stephanie Vaquer, who's now the North American Women's Champion. Is she going to turn on her now? They're going to celebrate together, but then she goes, bang. Hang on. We've got the producer credits. Hit her, Stephanie. Hit her. No, they're doing the... Hit her, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie's looking at the belt. Oh, okay, Jordan Grace is here now. Corey buzzing. He loves TNA. Well, she's now obviously now in WWE. Here she is. Big pop for Jordan as well. Brian, thank you so much once again for your donation there. He said it's the other woman who can ruin my life. Women, yeah. Thanks, Brian. Wow. I know they say it every time. Oh, one sec. Turn it off. I know they say it every time, and they really do make the most of it. But they do have a very stacked women's division in NXT. They really do. Before I leave, thank you so much to everybody for joining in, and thank you especially as well, of course, to the people who donated. But it's just been a lovely chat, hasn't it? We've had a great time. I hope you have as well. And I want to know what everyone's favourite match of the night was before we go. Mine was, I think JaVona and Paige. But it could be any of JaVona and Paige, the women's main event, the men's title match, and the tag title match. Out of those four. Main event, for Axiom on the main event, JaVona, tag, Paige and Evans. Tie between the tag and the main event, the tag, the four-way, the tag, JaVona and Paige. Night lads, says Logan. Thank you, Stephen. You're the man as well. And thank you, 3X Gaming. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everyone. I think that, honestly, I think the NXT Women's Division was amazing back then as well. I think the fact that we're debating out of like 4 different matches is the sign of a very, very solid show. It was good. Thank you, Jack Fletcher. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, everybody. I hope you've had a lovely night. I'm going to go and get some sleep. If you're staying up to watch AW Grand Slam, I hope you enjoy that as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys later on. Thank you very much once again, everybody. And I hope you all have a good night. Night, everyone. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. I need to check my instructions to remember what order to turn this off in. 1 second. I can do this. I'm not a tech man. Okay, I can do this. Right. Thank you, everybody. Good night, everyone. Thanks once again. And I'll see you next time. Go Cubs, Matt.